NESRGB for you guys. Oh, it's here, Carcy. It was just like upside down, all black, blended in with the table. Shit, camouflage. All right, guys. So I just got to make sure that the whatchamacallit is actually plugged in. The Hacko 808 soldering station or whatever. I'm still gonna need the. I'll BRB, guys. I gotta get my the regular Phillips head pliers to finish taking this board apart.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been like all over the place. Okay.
So right now, oh, I'm sorry. We're taking out the. As you can see, Ben already drilled the holes for the. You notice that extra port in the back? That's a DIN 8 or a mini DIN 8. That's the port that's used by the FrameMeister. That's also used by the NESRGB. Right left of that port, you guys see. Let me see now. Right left of that port right here.
So that's the headphones.
That's the audio jack, yeah. And here's your palette switch. So we did that off a stream because, you know, to cut down a little bit on the time that it would take to do this. Because, I mean, desoldering the PPU itself is a pain in the ass. I should have done that.
So what is the PPU?
Picture processing unit. That's what actually draws all the sprites and everything on the screen.
Yeah.
The NES has a PPU and a CPU.
Yes.
It's kind of like a graphics card of sort. Like the
sense.
predecessor of the graphics card, picture processing unit. So that's what has to be removed. And then technically you'll be adding the NESRGB interposing itself in between the PPU and the motherboard, and then it'll grab all the signals of the PPU and create its own RGB output. The thing about the NESRGB board, it also has a sound mixer built in. So it actually, you could choose to either keep using the NES built-in sound, or you could choose to use the NESRGB sound, which what you do is you connect to CPU pin 1 and 2 to the NESRGB board, and then that has its own built-in sound mixer that would take the sound and mix it. It's a lot cleaner than the NES's own sound output, so usually it's cool to do that. Right now I'm trying to fully dismantle the board. There you go. So we already got all the ports, as you guys can see, all the wires are there.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to take out the 72 pin connector, put it to the side. Here's your 72 pin connector. I'm sure a lot of you guys did a lot of blowing before you knew what blowing really meant. Look at Carcy. Hey. So right now, like usually when you want to do this job, I mean, usually you could either do it with you could do this job technically. You could use desoldering braid. Hey, you could use an actual like manual
pump,
you know, solder sucker. But I mean, man, if you got the money, get a Hacko automatic desoldering pump. You hear that? It's like,
Oh, like you showing them how to blow it up?
yeah, it's super quick. Usually, the PPU is located right here, right beside the expansion port. This is your PPU. But I mean, it's written in there, so you really can't mess up. And this is your CPU right here in the lower side. So you can't really mess it up. What I usually do.
Let me swing around and zoom this in. Actually,
let's see. So we got our PPU right here. Now, when I do this, I try not to hang too long around any pin because
you don't want to rip a pad.
You don't want to rip a pad, yeah. So you usually, as soon as you see that solder turns nice and shiny, that means it's melted. You know, don't hang around. Don't linger, guys. You know, it's a big chance you might pull a pad, so don't do it. And that's we don't want, because if you pull a pad,
Oof.
then you have to go in and you have to see where that pad is supposed to go, and then you have to patch it up. So that's a pain in the ass.
It is a lot.
Now, mind you, even after I take out the solder, the thing with the NES PPU is that it's a dip chip. So dip chip are the ones that go through the motherboard, and got pins and they go through the holes. So
the advantages of doing this, it just optimizes the graphics on it. Like when you played back then with the old RF on the NES or with the composite, you got a signal on it, but the signal wasn't clear enough. Like as far as the picture goes, RGB provides like the best output for graphics.
best output for analog graphics.
Analog graphics, but so right now what he's doing is just taking care of removing all the solder with that sound that you guys hear. It's like somebody who just farted-ish, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey. Hey.
All right, guys.
It's a total of 40 pins, so it takes a while.
I think
Just got to be patient with it. Like even when I remove all this solder, I still have to go into the stubborn pins, and sometimes you have to add. You got to take into account this solder is pretty old.
Yeah.
It's over 20 years old, so
What's the
solder
best
that's
way
been
to
sitting in
remove
there for 20 years. It's not going to be easy to get it out.
So what is this? This solder? What kind of stuff is it made of?
solder?
A lot of fucking toxic shit, pretty much.
a lot of fucking toxic shit. Let's give our viewers an idea. What's it made
It's
out of?
thin.
Lead.
There's lead in there to
There's
make it more pliable.
It's rosin for.
So it's not healthy shit.
Yeah, you can't breathe.
Should not
into
be inhaling this shit, pretty much.
it. Not
But
at
like
all.
I said, what you call it? Like even after I do this, like there might be some stubborn pins. So I have a needle that I usually like push through for any pins that are stuck. They still might have a little bit of reminder of solder. You can't force it out, because if you force it out, what happens is you might pull a pad, and that's what you don't want. So you have to be patient with it. It's probably the hardest part of the whole mod, even though you gotta make holes for the extra ports that you're adding for the audio, and the video port and the palette switch. But removing the PPU, I feel like, is the hardest thing in this mod, because that's where you could really mess up. Like technically now I desolder all the pads, but that doesn't necessarily mean, like, if I show you guys, I mean, hopefully I could get this thing to focus enough to
Yeah, like I haven't been
to show you. There you go, guys. You see all the empty holes right there?
You gotta move it a little more to your a little more to your right.
You see how all the holes are empty of solder right there? Right along that path?
Yep.
But even then, it doesn't mean anything, because the holes on a Nintendo chip, they're plated through. That means that there's metal running all along the hole to the top of the hole where the PPU is, see? So as you can see, there's still some solder on some of the pins up top. So I can't just go willy-nilly and just pull the thing out, because if I go like that,
you might fuck
that's
it up.
when I pull a pad.
Yes.
So this is kind of like the hard part, where you pick and choose where the solder didn't come all the way through, and you... Damn, this is so short.
So basically what he's doing is just taking out the NES chip, the picture on it, graphics on it, like the GPU, whatever it is, as far as computer goes. We're just doing an NES RGB Solidus. Not really fixing it, but just optimizing the graphics on the old Nintendo. Now, what is RGB? Like, RGB provides the best picture available on analog, again.
RGB, is it basically the basic components of a picture are red, green, and blue. So even on a television, on an old tube television, even if it was a television that only supported, let's say, composite or even RF, right? That signal internally on the TV gets processed and converted into RGB before it hits the guns on the TV, which is the cathode ray guns.
Mm-hmm.
The cathode ray guns on a TV are red, green, and blue, the basic colors or whatever. So technically, if you RGB mod this console, you're, like Ben said, you're pretty much making it output the best quality analog picture there is.
Like you could see every pixel to every pixel on
Yeah.
the old sprites and whatnot.
To the point that, yeah, like some people might not, I mean, it's hard to describe unless you actually see it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if any of you guys are RGB converts, but it's a tough road to go on, man. Once you go in it, you have to you get spoiled.
Yeah, it's basically just bringing the graphics up to standard to like HDMI standards as far as the picture quality goes. Like nowadays, like if you guys try to play a Nintendo on a flat screen with red, yellow, and yellow, red, and white, you're not gonna get the best quality picture on it. Like it's gonna look jagged on the edges. Like if you guys ever played like the old consoles like an N64 or anything, like for example on a flat screen, you'll notice how soft not soft, I'm not sure what the image is called, but it's not really sharp, if anything.
Yeah, the reason is the game was not designed with LCDs in mind because LCDs didn't exist at the time.
We had CRT televisions, man, the big tubes.
Like technically, when you guys were watching us play like the retro games, we were using an upscaler, or the OSSC, the open source scan converter, which takes those old 240p based games and pretty much just scales them up, or line doubles them, line triples them, to look decent on your new flat panel displays. Kind of acts like a middleman. Because if you put this stuff straight to the flat panel, the flat panel was not designed for it, so it's not going to handle it properly. A lot of times it takes the 240p signal, the progressive, and it treats it like an interlace signal. It treats it like a 480i signal. And then it unnecessarily deinterlaces it. And yeah, that adds lag to the game. So if you guys ever try playing a old school game on your flat screen and you had lag,
I'm sure you
And
guys.
on top of that, it's like things like sprite flickering, which is, kind of important. It's like every other frame, it's like your sprite's gonna flicker, if you get hit, you're invincible. And then you're either gonna be solid character or you're just gonna disappear completely.
yeah, the teetering effect.
if you get hit on the wrong frame.
It's
on
not.
an
It's
LCD.
not the TV's fault or anything. It's just they kind of thought in their heads, well, you know what? That's basically technology that's out the window. So we're gonna altogether not even account for it. They didn't know that there's still a lot of people that are into retro gaming or whatever.
I mean, you would think that for all the advancement these guys are doing for televisions, they'd remember that there's more devices that connect to composite than just friggin' VCRs and DVD players.
Yes. They totally forgot about video games because even the most LCD TVs have built-in scalers, but unfortunately those scalers are not built with games in mind. They're built for video, for watching DVD movies, etc., or watching regular satellite television, stuff like that. So yeah, they really did not give a damn about you old school gamers. They figured with every format, once it goes out, but it's not the case with gaming, right?
Yes.
How VCR went out the window and stuff like that. Well, gamers usually stick to the old games.
Hey Ben/Jose, what is the name of those professional CRT TVs, the Sony ones?
PBMs, BBMs.
Production video monitors.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
BBM are broadcast video monitors. They're just stuff that was aimed at a professional grade. So, like any company that was outdooring a DVD, they needed a monitor that was better quality than your TV, so that they could properly edit that video and get it to your TV. It's like the cameras that record. I'm sorry, the cameras that record your movies. Those cameras are actually like incredible, like 4K cams. You know, they don't need to be 4K because technically, you know what I'm saying. The movie theater, doesn't use it, but they try to record at the highest quality because they know eventually they have to down convert. So you want the biggest source possible to be able to downscale from there. What? What's up? Oh, you trying to play the Nintendo over there? No, you got to use this one. No, it's this one, dude. Here. It's that one, yeah. Grab that one right there. That's the one.
Is there a website where you can buy modded consoles?
Some of them sell them, yeah. Like even the guy that sells this RGB kit sells pre-modded Nintendos. His name is I think I don't know if I can mention it without any trouble, but it's called like Game Tech US. He's the one that sells he doesn't sell the NES RGB kit. He sells the high def NES kit, but he also sells like pre-modded consoles in there.
Yeah. But I should also mention, if you want a Nintendo modded, you should come to these guys.
Yeah, just hit us up. We're on, you can follow us at iFixRetro at Twitter or Facebook.com/iFixRetro.
Or Twitch.tv/iFixRetro. But, if you guys want Ben or Jose to do a mod for you, then just send an email to ifixretro@gmail.com.
Yeah.
ifixretro@gmail.com.
Yeah, we got you guys.
And,
You got ideas? If we could do it, you bet your ass we can be.
You bet your ass.
You bet.
Yeah,
your
we've
ass,
done a
man.
lot of mods so far.
Yeah.
We also delve into the arcade board stuff, as you can see.
Yes.
We have, I don't know if you guys seen on the other streams, but we got a lot of arcade hardware in the store also.
Yeah. Speaking of which, someone asked a question. I'm still trying to figure out how to capture gameplay from my arcade machines. Well, capturing gameplay from arcade machines, I would imagine that like the easiest way to do it is just with a super gun
Or with J-Rock.
or with a J-Rock. I mean, the in the case of arcade, actual arcade cabinets. Tenmachi, thank you so much, Tenmachi, for the 18 consecutive months.
Nice.
Hardware modding Craigasm. Tenmachi actually Tenmachi actually works at Intel.
Nice.
Word.
Yeah.
Good shit.
But Failure Sim 45. There's a thing called J-Rock. Actually, Ben knows a lot more about that. Take it away.
J-Rock is a capture device for arcade. It outputs in either S-Video, composite, or component, I believe. But you just plug it into the JAMA. Like there's a extra breakout on that. Like you extend it to the JAMA from that point on, and you capture it from there. So it's a little board. If you guys are curious, it's JROC, J-Rock. So, yeah, I know I'm talking in a very low voice, but...
Yeah, well, no, it's like your microphone was like right next to your...
Oh, I liked it like that, but yeah.
Just try to like...
Yeah.
Here, like that. Point
There
it,
you
point
go.
It, point it to your mouth.
Can you hear me? Yeah, there you go. So,
Yeah.
J-Rock is really good for capturing, arcade video, stream and stuff like that. You can stream it through there, or you could just use an OSSC as well.
Yeah.
That works out well.
Yeah. So where can you buy a J-Rock?
J-Rock, I believe. Where can you buy a J-Rock again, Cruz?
You got to go to, there's a website for it. There's a few people that carry them. There's a place called Gatorcade that sells them. You could buy them from Paradise Arcade. You could buy them directly from the guy that
JRock.com.
makes it himself. Like if you
JROK is
That-
yeah, JRock encoder, and then if you type it on, it takes you to the direct site, and then on the site itself, because it was made by this guy called J Kurtz or something like that, and then if you go to
not JRock.
his website, he has all the resellers listed. Anyways, guys, I got the PPU out without any incident. Let me see if I can zoom in and show you guys. What I was trying to do is not, in the process of taking out the PPU, let's see here.
There you go.
There you go.
got
You see
this
all the
little
nice
pinholes.
empty holes
Mhm.
right there?
A lot of nice empty holes there. Yeah.
And this is the PPU unit. It's 40
You
pins.
gotta hold it a little higher there.
It's 40 pins, made in Korea. Yeah, the whole point is you want to get it out without any pulling of holes.
Damaging those.
Damaging those pads that connect all the tracks. Those tracks are the traces that carry the electronic signals, to and from they got to go. That's the top side.
Nice
So,
and clean. That is nice and clean, man.
Let me see. Get nice and close, I guess.
Yeah, I'll scoot it to the left for you there. Okay.
There you go. See? So the whole point is those 40 holes, we didn't want to pull any traces or damage anything.
Right.
So now we pulled out the PPU. Now we can move on to actually putting in. This is the actual NES RGB board right here. This is what's going to grab all those signals and convert them into, blow it up, turn it into RGB.
You could pick it up
Here's
from
the rest of the
E-Tin.
kit.
Yes.
Right? We have a socket. Socket itself gets installed to the board. See? That's a socket. So then if you ever have to remove or, take out the NES RGB for any reason, you could take it out.
Yes.
So always, guys, when you're doing work on boards, as you can see, there's always a notch that tells you which way to orient your chip. So even the socket itself has its own notch. See?
You see that
So I
little
could line
tiny
that
hole there? That's like half a hole, but it's not.
I could line that up technically with the notch on the board and know that, see, like it's facing the proper way, always with the notch. The board almost has that dead body, when you see the dead bodies in the movies, they do the little white outline.
Yeah, it's a chalk.
Yeah.
It's like a chalk outline for your PPU.
Yeah, follow the yellow brick road.
It lets you know which way to line the chip up.
Basically.
That it literally tells you, okay, this is the way you got to line up the chip. This is where pin 1 is going to be. So now I'll be putting in the socket, and I guess I'll be soldering the socket itself to this this board real quick.
You guys could pick up that NES RGB board is from eTim. You could order from eTim, like ETIM. Google up eTim NES RGB if you guys are interested. He's out in Australia, but he gets that working, man. Like he provides the best output out there.
He has U.S. distributor too from Ohio.
Yeah.
That you could get the board from the U.S. guy. This is Arturo's board was acquired from the U.S. distributor also.
Our favorite TV manufacturer is the Sony PVM. The PVMs are the best. PVMs are the best for CRT gaming and such, or the BVM too, but the BVM doesn't have any sound on it. You have to extend that from that point on. But nowadays, as far as PVM and BVM goes, they're pretty pricey, I believe.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that there's necessarily like a particular television manufacturer that's like the best, but there's like there's certain displays that look the best for for like particular games, and in the case of retro games, it's like you can't go wrong with a Sony PVM.
Yes, you can't.
It's.
I just bought my third one.
Jesus Christ! I'm just gonna stick with my 14L5 until I find something bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like
Hayato.
it's like a rabbit hole.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we also carry RGB TVs in the shop. If you ever want to do like, if you're interested to revive, if you want to play your old games again, we offer some RGB TVs as well.
Local pickup and drop off only.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus
When
Christ.
things are too awkward to be shipping to.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, not unless you want to pay like $300 or $400 for.
Not even that, but it's the fact that proper packaging.
Yeah.
Of our
This
of
is,
that TV
it's
is
like
pretty You
Yeah,
know?
trying to ship a TV, trying to ship a CRT TV this day and age
It's
is
like fucking dealing with uranium bombs and shit like that. Like you're
Yeah.
transporting that sort of thing at that sort of level. At that sort of level, man. Like shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. What up? What up, Hayato?
Yeah, guys, sorry I'm not talking much, but it's literally 40 pins
It's all right.
No, that's
that
cool.
need
It's
to
cool.
get solder up in here.
Yeah.
It's not like
Chat's-
2 or 3.
Yeah.
You know, we just put chat there as like, you know, just like kind of a luxury, you know, in case you just wanted to like look up for whatever reason. But we got it. We're reading chat.
Yeah.
So, okay. But yeah, like I mean, for classic games, you know, I would say like a Sony PVM, and like for HD, obviously like get a BenQ.
Mm-hmm. With an OSSC if you want to do classic gaming.
Yeah, OSSC is.
Or FrameMeister, but those
Yeah.
kind of FrameMeister is upscaling like those.
Yeah, well, the thing about it's like OSSC versus FrameMeister. Like OSSC is a line doubler, and it also adds scan lines, but the FrameMeister is like actually a scaler.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why it has the obligated 1 frame of lag. And
Yeah.
then plus whatever your TV itself, you know, has.
Yeah. So right now, what Jose is doing is he's the socket that he just mentioned. like
Removed. He's adding. After removing the PPU chip, he's just replacing the PPU chip, whatever that 40 pins is, with the socket.
Poverty Game Night says, I've got a 20L2, a 14L2, and a bunch of random 8-inchers and a couple of busted ones, too. It's pretty sick.
So
Nice.
PPU gets replaced with
Move that to your right. Yeah, there you go.
with a
To
socket.
your left, yeah.
So we got Art checking out his baby NES. Yeah, we're gonna get that shit working for you, B. Yo, bring that shit back from the dead. You know, like Alter Beast.
I was busy playing Justice.
BenQ monitors, though. I kind of want some processing for movies also. Oh wow, yeah. Like what would you use for modern day? I mean, like, well, I guess all of us, you know, like we just kind of play it on monitors, like
confused
for games.
There should be more than one.
But you know, asking about gaming though, it's like BenQ.
Yo, who sent this kit for art? Because I'm only seeing one set of legs. It should be more than that. Let me see.
But as far as like, I don't know, movies, Samsung, I guess.
No, it's supposed to be. Well, we'll see. I'm sorry, Carcy. What were you saying? All right, let me
Oh, well,
see.
someone was asking about gaming monitors, and then they said BenQ or monitors though, and I want some processing for movies also. Well, I guess if you just like, you know, I mean, like the reason I say BenQ is, you know, it's just like because lag, you know, I just really don't like lag. But I think that, you know, maybe might be can't go wrong with like a Samsung, I guess. I don't know. I haven't gone TV shopping in a long time.
Here you go, guys. This is the actual NESRGB board.
Yeah, move it to your left a little more. Yeah, there you go.
Focuses. That's the actual board that does all the work. See?
Yep.
That's what does all the actual work. Like right now, I'm just gonna add like if Carcy can, when he gets a chance, like pull up the guide for me.
Yeah.
On
So it's a FPGA. That stands for Field Programmable Graphics Array, right?
field programmable gate array.
Gate array. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we
That's
go.
what it has in there.
Word. Okay. So I'm gonna.
For the toaster, the guide for NESRGB toaster guide, like front loader they call it.
Okay, NES RGB front loader guide. Any installation guide for NES RGB board, etim.net.au. And is this what you were looking for?
Yeah, definitely. See if you could scroll down. I want to see.
Which step is it?
I want to look at technically like what
parts are supposed to come with it?
No, what pins to bridge. There's some pins I need to bridge anyways.
Okay.
I need to bridge some pins in order to select because the board is actually dual purpose. It could either work in America or it could work in the PAL region too.
Okay.
So there's a pin that you got to bridge for the sake of yeah.
I'll just scroll down. Can you tell me when?
Yeah, keep going. I'll tell you right now. I'm looking. I see that. That's fine. Oh, that's the mechanical part. Trying to look where it tells you like what pin to bridge. You could go back up, all the way up. I was looking to see which pins you got to bridge for the USA region. I think it's like 2. I think it's like 5 and 3, but I'm just recalling that out of my memory, so I don't trust it. The last one of these that I did was actually Carcinogen's, so it was a while ago. I should have left that open so I could look at it.
Let's go. Let's make this NES sexy. Yo, what's up, J-Rock? How's it going, man?
So, oh, sorry. If you have an NTS SC version, you should solder jumper 5, J5.
So what is it, 5 and 3?
It says J5 on this thing. Uninhibited.
Just 5
Yes.
for the toaster? Okay.
Yeah, just J5 on it.
Cool. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Carson, you can scroll down to the part where I have to put in the sockets. Not the socket, but the actual. You see these things, the interposers, the pins.
1 second. Sorry, I had OBS minimized here for. Okay, which one?
The part where I have to put in these pins right here.
Okay, right.
You see these pins right here?
Yeah, the bridge looking things. Yeah,
the bridging pins.
Yeah, bridging pins. Got it. Okay, let's see. Where is? It would appear that this is 2 strips of round pin headers on the NES RGB board. The best way, not pictured, to insert the pin headers in the socket. I'm guessing that this is it. Hang on. Is this it?
Yeah, that's it. I forgot to mention also, guys, there's some capacitors.
Daikon party. Sorry, hang on. We're getting rated right now.
Oh shit, Daikon?
Yeah, official Daikon.
Yeah, word.
I believe official Daikon is back from Japan. Official Daikon, what is going on, man?
Yeah,
Good
what's
to see
going
you.
on, dude?
And
It's been a minute.
thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the raid. We have a group of raiders, a bunch of
Nice.
retro enthusiasts from twitch.tv/official Daikon.
Cool.
Nice.
My good buddy Daichan. I've been meaning to. He actually he lives around these parts, so I'll have to introduce you to.
So
introduce
right
him to
now-
you sometime, Cruz.
Guys, I'm actually bending. There's a couple of capacitors that once you put the NES RGB board, if I could show you guys, you see how I bent this one down? I hope I'm showing you guys. I had to bend this cap down because it's a clearance issue. All these two I have to bend down also because when the NES RGB board comes down on the main PCB,
It might get caught. It might not reach.
it might not even be able to go down because of these caps. So I gotta desolder them, bend them, and solder them back in
Yes.
so that we could clear.
See, Daikon know what's up with that NES RGB.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
we're
Daichan, what is going on? And thank you so much for the raid, man.
Isn't that your boy that came to your house before?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He went back to Japan. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's back. Now he's now he's back. Now he's ostensibly back streaming. So
Cool.
Chilling. Word, man.
hey, he is official.
So,
the most official of Daichan.
Yo, will the real Daikon please stand up? Good son.
Let me see.
The M&M.
It's hard to bend these things. Yeah, I just gotta remove some solder from these caps and just bend them enough so that they're out of the way of the NESRGB once it comes down.
You're gonna push it down a little bit further.
Nothing like a bit of piping hot solder.
Yes.
Now, Ben, could you scooch the camera a little more to the right there? Or wait, no. I can do this. No, not that camera. I was actually talking about like the camcorder, but never mind. I'll just scooch it over to the left. That's kind of what I'm doing here. Okay, so right now what Cruz is doing here, you're desoldering certain caps, you said?
I'm desoldering some
just to
caps
reposition it.
To reposition them, because the problem is there's a clearance issue on the NESRGB where
if he tries
when
to
it comes
put that
down,
board.
yeah, there's some caps that are standing right in the way of it. So you literally have to purposely desolder them and then bend them so that you could that the board clears.
Yeah, and
when
it
you
could be
put
mounted
down.
properly at that point, though. Yes.
I just did input delay testing on my CRT rear projection TV on the DVI input. Literally none. What?
What? Hey.
I actually wonder if do most I guess projection screen televisions, like the rear projection televisions, do those natively support RGB?
Yeah, they are RGB.
So they got
The rear projection CRTs. They have 3 projectors. Each one is a different color. Each one is red. One is red. One is green. One is blue.
Whoa, no shit.
So they were the old school rear projection TVs were.
So as long as you got
CRT projectors, kind of.
So if you got say a so if you got say if you just add a SCART port to the back of it, you could just
Yeah, you could probably RGB mod it.
Yo,
It'd be cool.
That would be pretty
Man,
insane, right?
You know what I miss having one of those big ass rear projection televisions.
Yeah, them shits were cool.
Yeah.
The only thing that wasn't cool about them was the fact that when they finally they had lamps just like any projector. So when the lamp died, you had to pay a couple of $100 just to replace the lamp. So I was kind of
it's just like with any other projector, you
that was kind of like a pain.
Replace the lamp.
So what does this mod do? This mod provides brings it up to standard, it brings it up to HDMI or that quality. It
basically gives you the best picture you could get out of a signal, out of quote unquote analog signal, like an old school analog video signal. So right now what I did was those pins, I already bent the caps and made sure that I had enough clearance. So now that I did that, I inserted some pins into the socket. You see those pins in the socket?
Yes.
Those pins right there. Now I'm going to add the board to those pins and solder the board to it, to the pins, and then take it out again and then solder the PPU there, the picture processing unit. So see how the board interfaces with those pins? But it makes it so that it's removable by having those pins in the socket. So now that I lined it up, I'm going to solder it in.
Yeah. So we're gonna show you what retro RGB is. Check it out from this site retrorgb.com. He's one of our good friends.
Yeah. So just click that and basically prepare to have your mind blown.
Yeah. It provides a whole comprehensive 101 guide.
Yeah, it's it basically shows you what each input looks like. So you got your RF, and it's all really shitty, really washed out. That's poverty vision. That's poverty vision B. Then you got the composite video, where it doesn't have the audio signal spliced into it, but it's still still pretty washed out. The blacks aren't quite as black. everything is just like
It's clarity. It's a sake of clarity, and
but it's just like, yeah. And then like there's S video, which separates the video signal, where it's like got the color information and the sync on 2 different pins. Is that how it works, or?
No, it's chroma and luma. So it's 4 pins. 2 pins are ground for each signal, and then one signal has the sync, and then the other one is chroma. So you got Y luma has the sync, and the other one, like you said, has the color info in there. So it's a step up, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then you move over to like component, which is is basically the Y signal, and then the two color signals, red and
So basically, as the upgrades come along, the reason the reason they're like every step up basically just separates the video signal into like another pin, basically, for the most part. So now that we have RGB, all the signals are separated onto their own pins, and then you have like, the complete, shall we say, the perfect, the perfect video.
Well, yeah, every signal has its own path, so there's no bandwidth issues.
Yeah, there's no bandwidth issues. There's no crosstalk, like there is with like the one yellow pin that carries the video
it's a
signal.
loss of data.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Well, yeah, composite, they had to sacrifice a lot because they were pushing the entire signal in one wire, which is all the color information, the sync information, all together. So that's why it looks so shitty with all that compression they were using. But like you said, with RGB, everything has its own path. So there's no bandwidth issues at all.
Yeah.
I wonder if these guys got the EverDrive working.
Yeah, it's already working.
Nice.
Yeah. So we got ourselves a nice little test bed here.
Yeah, the guys are playing in the background. I don't know if you guys could hear the music. They're playing
Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 2 in the background, doing their thing.
Yeah. But yeah, like Big Cruz here, Jose actually mods a lot of televisions for RGB, just like a lot of old CRT televisions. Basically, it's like him and our friend Gabe, like they just go around and they just like pick up old TVs and then they bring them back and install SCART ports on them. And how does the mod work again?
Oh, the mod, it's basically a lot of RGB TVs. The originator of the mod, I think it was Mike Moffett. He has a thread on shootemups.com if you guys are interested. What the mod does is, like I told you, like even tube televisions and monitors, the ultimate language that they speak is RGB. Even if, let's say, your monitor only has composite inputs, when it goes down to the actual CRT tube and the guns that drive the tube, they're in RGB. So some of these tubes have what they call a jungle chip, which is a chip that handles all the video signals. So a lot of times that chip doesn't have its own generator to generate the menu, the on-screen menu. So there'll be a separate chip on the board that generates the on-screen menu, your menu when you press the menu button or whatever, the OSD.
Yeah.
So that speaks in RGB. So that sends the signal in RGB to the jungle chip. So what you do is you hijack.
You basically
hijack the pins of the OSD.
You're hijacking the pins of the OSD.
And then you
so
throw in a switch.
You're basically wiring a SCART port
to where the menu is supposed to go.
To where the menu is
supposed to be
interacting.
in,
To where the menu is interacting with the jungle chip, and then
you, by adding a switch, you still have your own signal that could go in there, and then you have the original OSD signal, so you could bring it back to normal, basically, so to speak. But not all TVs could do it, so I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully this will focus. I soldered the pins on there for you guys. Hopefully,
yeah, you gotta put it a little more to the. Put it a little more to your left.
To my left?
To your left, yeah. To your left. Okay, there. It's focusing. Okay, here.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
So I solder all the pins.
Move it back to your left.
To my left?
Yeah, to
all
your
right,
left.
cool.
because you can see on the TV it's like not there, right?
Yeah,
Okay, there.
there.
That's
So there, that's I solder all the pins. So if I was to flip the board and show you guys, those are the pins that are gonna connect to the socket that I just solder. But I still have to solder in the PPU, the picture processing unit in there. On the actual
move it to your left.
how's that?
Your left. Yeah.
See
To
it?
your left. Okay. No, not to the.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna flip it. How's that?
Yeah, there it is.
That's
yeah,
the PPU.
Yeah, the RP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes in here. So basically all the NESRGB does is it interposes itself between the picture processing unit and the actual NES motherboard. And it grabs all the signals as they're being generated and makes its own red, green, and blue signal out of it. It also pulls out C-Sync as video signal if you want it. It has its own composite video signal if you want to use that. And it also has its own audio mixer, like I told you. Like you could grab the audio that comes out of CPU pin 1 and 2, feed it to this, and then grab the audio out of here. It's a lot cleaner than the original NES audio on the board.
Yeah.
So yeah, now guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder the CPU in place of where, you know. So now the PPU is going on the NES RGB board, see? It's going to be interposed in there. So I'm going to be interposed. So I'm going to be soldering that in right now.
Move it a little lower. There it goes. Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah,
the PPU goes there.
That PPU is the original PPU, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely the original.
In the PPU, you're sticking on that board, and
it's on this board. Basically, what the NES RGB does is it acts as a middleman between the PPU and the NES board.
oh, okay. So
And it
similar.
grabs all the signals straight from the PPU, makes his own RGB signals out of it as video signals out of it, and that's what you get out of it.
It's sitting next to the door on the counter. Oh man, you got to take it easy, man. Yeah. So hey, Burnt Arctic, how's it going? What are we doing? Well, we are modding an NES to output RGB video. Here, I'll post a little link for you. Tabernac 00. It's if you click that, there's some pictures that will show you basically, what we were trying to achieve with this. It'll show you, RGB, or it'll show you video as it is normally output from the NES, and then it'll show you video as it is output in RGB quality, because basically we're just trying to send the signals to like each individual video signal to its own pin basically, and then that way we can just
We're going to go at high hop, so we're going to get fucking bacon. That shit is going to be so crispy. That's how crispy these graphics are, man.
yeah.
Simply put in a nutshell.
Exactly. So similarly to the jungle chip thing, that he just mentioned, the NES PPU, that he took out earlier, then he put a little bracket on the motherboard itself.
The socket?
Yeah, the socket. He put a socket on the motherboard itself where the PPU was, where the NES RGB board is supposed to fit right back in.
Well, it's going to go on top of it. So
yeah, it's gonna go on top of it. Yeah, and then then he also put the PPU in the NES RGB board.
Yes.
And the NES RGB board being
It's translating that.
yeah, it's basically an FPGA that emulates the PlayChoice 10 PPU, which a lot of people used to cannibalize out of their Nintendo PlayChoice 10 systems
To
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, as someone who has owned a PlayChoice 10, I would just be like, I would.
It's mutiny.
Yeah, no, it's like mutilation, man.
Yeah, some people actually buy
They
the
just-
GD-ROM, for example, like, you know, for example, like the Dreamcast. It doesn't use a CD-ROM lens. It uses a GD-ROM lens on it.
Yeah.
And so people would take them out from the arcade and just take that lens out. It's like mutiny, B.
Dude, they took them out of their Naomis to put into their Dreamcasts.
Yeah. Yep.
Get the F out of here. Why would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe just to preserve it and such, I guess.
The problem is the GD-ROM is not, well, people confuses the GD-ROM, they confuse it with a real like CD-ROM. The GD-ROM is actually a special type of CD-ROM that holds more data, holds up to 1 gig.
Yeah.
So it was specially made for the Dreamcast. So now if you go online and somebody tells you, yeah, your brand new lens for the Dreamcast, most likely than not, it's a CD-ROM lens. So what will happen is when you replace it, yeah, it'll read this, but it'll only read CDRs, burned games. It won't read the originals because it's a CD-ROM drive. It's not a GD-ROM lens.
Yeah.
So that happens a lot. They don't manufacture those no more. So like Ben said, people go in and they cannibalize the poor Naomi GD-ROM drives. You know?
So Phantom Knot says, now you get GDMU and all is right with the world.
Yeah, like it's
that
easy to get.
You know, we were trying to wait for that on Saturday. Fuck. I was so mad about that. Like, I try to get the GDMU that they get sold out so quickly, and then next thing you know, like they got sold out in 5 minutes, and you had to wait for like another 2 or 3 months for it. What the GDMU does, it like replaces that disk drive, and it puts in an SD card to replace all the games onto the Dreamcast. So like, you know, you don't have a GD-ROM from that point on. You never need to use a lens again for the discs, but instead it puts the images in the SD card. It's a great thing, you know, but it gets sold out so quickly.
It's fucking hard to get.
I'm so mad
That's
about
for sure.
that. I was trying to get one of those.
Very exclusive.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you got to stay up all night.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
fell
man.
asleep on my chair at 4 in the morning, and then come to find out the sale went up at 10 a.m.
10
instead
a.m.
of 3.
I'm so
I found
salty.
Carsey taking a pic of his PlayChoice 10 and he's sure. What the fuck? How did you find that photo bucket?
But like,
Better not have my real name on it. Jesus Christ, I am shirtless. What the fuck? Oh my god, wow. Holy shit, this is old, dude.
Oh wow.
Carson's showing
shit.
up the muscles, son.
But yeah, like I got a Saturn Rhea. This was this Saturday.
That's a little disturbing that you found that.
Who creepers be creeping?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay.
Okay, I only uploaded like 7 pictures there. Okay, all right. Phew. I was like worried that there would be like more pictures. Damn, I didn't do as good a job. I didn't do as good a job wiping my internet history as I thought.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. These
all right.
things. Well, look at that. Damn, shirtless Carsey photos are floating around the internet.
Yes. Wow.
Just do me a square and let me know about my dead accounts next time.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that.
Anyways, yeah. Yeah, GDMU, a Rhea, or a Phoebe is really good to get if you guys are big on Saturn or the Dreamcast. They're basically, they replaced the CD-ROM drive or the GD-ROM drive with an SD card loader. It's a great thing, but they get sold out really quickly. I was happy to get the Rhea, but not the GDMU, unfortunately. So what goes on right now? Right now on the NES RGB board, you're just finishing up soldering the 40
Alright,
pins.
PPU.
Get that focus on it. If you put your hand on the camera behind the board, like you could,
It should be
it should focus.
PPU should be in there already.
Hang on 1 second.
It's soldered already.
Yeah, if you, yeah, there
See,
you go.
Solder in place.
Solder in place. We good.
Yep. And there's your chip. The original chip transplanted onto the NES RGB board. Like, again, if you guys want to get your stuff modded or have your stuff modded on iFix Retro, let us know. Like, send it over and stuff. We'll be, we could do that for you. Like, if you guys want something modded or customized or anything like that, we could do that for you. So. Anyways, yeah.
I'm Jelly Carsey. Do you still have this GBA Castlevania's boxed? I do, actually.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Yo, I fucking love Castlevania for Game Boy. Oh, man. Yeah. There was a really rare one. What is it? The two double pack, I believe. Harmony of Dissonance and Area of Sorrow. So, how's it going, John? Man, like, yeah, I love playing everything. Like, if you guys have any interests of getting your system modded or anything, like, just shoot us an email at ifixretro@gmail.com, and we could do it for you on stream, so you could see.
So right now, guys, what I gotta do is I gotta grab the audio from the CPU, pin 1 and 2 right here. Hopefully you guys can see it.
Yeah.
Let me,
Right off of those resistors.
hang on 1 sec. Let's make sure. Yeah, pin 1 and 2 next to those resistors. That's to the right, right?
Yeah, pin 1 and 2 on the resistors.
Oh, okay.
Right there, I gotta grab the audio signals from there and feed them to the NESRGB right now.
I mean, like, as of recently, I just finished.
Oh, wait, Darthlink 57. That's Andy.
Huh?
That's our Andy. Darthlink 57 is.
Ah. Yeah. Nice. Well, not nice or losing a box stuff, but yeah. Oh, yeah, we're planning to do we have a do-it-yourself OSSC kit. Right now I'm just building an oven, a PCB oven for cooking all those components in the board on the OSSC. Maybe we could do that one day, but right now I'm in the middle of like assembling an oven to solder all those components onto the board, because those things are very, very intricate. Like, it's very small, and there's so many components on it. I mean, little by little, we'll get it out there. So that is actually one of the biggest challenges for me. Like, I did that shit by hand on an OSSC with a heat gun, and unfortunately, there was a short somewhere, so it needs to be fixed. But we do have another spare kit in the future. So. Like, recently, I got I finished a Sega Master System 2. RGB modded that. So. You guys
Sega Master System 2.
Yes. Yeah, it's a smaller version of the Sega Master System. It just loses that hue card capability. And it doesn't have composite. It only has RF. Only on it. It looks pretty cool. It's like a smaller version of it. It's like a mini.
Yeah, well, I've had a couple of Sega Master Systems. I don't know if I still have them or if I got rid of them.
Yeah.
But Sega Master System, like I tried getting several Sega Master Systems just to like try playing on them, but I think all of them were DOA. So
that's a bummer. Maybe it just needs a recap or something, or just.
Yeah, I would imagine they all needed recaps.
Yeah, actually, Carsey, you should get a cap kit from Steve. You brought up your Game Gears, no?
Yes.
We can make an episode out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the cap kits. Maybe next week we'll do that too.
Yeah, that's
Well,
probably.
I mean, like, I won't be
pretty
able
neat.
to. I won't be able to like do a mod with you guys next week because I'm doing a marathon next week.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. So, and that's gonna last like an upwards of like 2 weeks. So.
Yeah. I mean, at the meantime, we could have somebody for now. I mean.
I mean, if you guys, you guys have your own channels. So,
Yeah.
You guys can just try streaming on your own channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We could do that, but still get the cap kit from this guy, and we'll do your thing during the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Your Game Gear cap kit, because that one's busted up anyway.
You gotta check your version as well.
Yeah.
It's in the back. It's a blue one.
Yep.
So see, guys. Yeah, it's hard for me to see where I'm going in the
see.
camera, but as you can see, the RGB board, it's already installed. See?
Yeah, you blew it up.
See how it interposes? Yeah, I got to do all the wires. Now the wire on the right that you see right there, those two wires is grabbing the audio from the NES board to its own mixer.
So you're going from those resistors to the NES RGB board.
Yeah.
So what's up, Cruz? You blowing it up?
Well, yeah. I mean, I already did pretty much everything. I just got to connect all the power, etc., and the video signals out. But I took out the PPU, added the PPU to the board, put in the socket, put in the pins, grabbed the audio from the motherboard to feed it to the NES RGB on audio mixer because it's cleaner. So now basically I just got to wire up all the video signals out and the audio signal, like RGB, sync, ground, 5 volts.
Well, you know what? While you do that, I'm gonna go epoxy the socket on it. While you do that, all right?
You mean the ports?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll just do it. Can I do it over there? Or over here?
So you do it like this.
Yeah, you
should
do
be
it.
this
You can do
way.
it over there.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, nice. So I take it that EverDrive is working lovely, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hooked it up. Hooked it up for him.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah, otherwise Art would have
While
blamed
you're over
me
there,
for
can
that
you pan the
shit.
camera up? Just like a little bit.
I wish we would use in like could have used the stools
That's good,
or
that's
whatever.
good.
Yeah, no. We were
Perfect.
blowing up the EverDrive.
Yo, Art gonna text me tonight when he gets home. Yo, Cruz, my EverDrive's not working, son. What happened? What you do, Cruz? What you do? Motherfucker be texting me like I'm the
Man,
He's lucky, yo. I be up at that time anyways. I be chilling like, cause I be what. He hit me up yesterday after Battle Circuit like, yo, coming through tomorrow, man. Drop off my shit. And I was like, all right.
yeah. By the way, if anyone asks, Art totally got those copies of Injustice from GameStop. Yeah, it was from GameStop, right? GameStop.
Oh yeah, oh hell yeah.
They don't give it them no more since they're going out of business. Fuck it. So one good practice to do, guys, is you take your wires, you strip them, and usually you thin them. Thinning a wire means just putting solder on it if it's stranded, so it doesn't break up. It doesn't snap up on you or anything.
Yeah. No, he didn't get it from Mom and Pop. He got it from GameStop. GameStop. Totally. It was totally GameStop, right?
Yeah, the guys are blowing it up in the background on Carcinogen's console, which is already pre-modded for RGB from a previous mod. So the guys are blowing it up back there. Let me see.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man.
Yo, blow up, Carci. You're like dead to the world, son.
Yeah,
Falling asleep
no.
on
I
us,
gotta.
son. How you gonna start that marathon tomorrow?
Yeah, no, I gotta. But I've been like, naturally falling asleep at like, a decent hour lately. So it's kind of, I suppose it's kind of a good thing. Dude, someone playing SMRPG. It sounds like he's trying to go for the infinite lives glitch. Or he could be going for 100 super jumps. I can't tell.
He's doing a life up, infinite one-ups.
Oh, cool, man. Just leave it to the side. That shit got a cure.
Yeah.
It's all good. It doesn't take that long. I'm just going to solder everything on right now. Get this shit over with and then go to the next.
I need to pick up some epoxy for that freaking cartridge because I got Gorilla Glue at home.
Man. So. That was interesting. Weird lapse there. Oh, woof.
So guys, like, this process is not this fast. Usually it takes longer, but I did a lot of beforehand prep work, like soldering the ports, having Ben like make the holes for the ports and everything beforehand, so we could you know, get through it a little bit faster than usual.
Need coffee? No way, man. I can't be having any
Now,
coffee.
where the hell is my audio thing? Did it fall? I still need my palette switch, my audio port. I had all that stuff pre-soldered. I'm just going to find out. Hey, Ben, where did all my other wires go? I had the palette switch pre-wired and soldered. I had the palette switch pre-wired and solder and the audio. I'm gonna get it right now, guys. I'll be. Oh, it's already because it was connected to the board. I forgot that is actually you put it on the board. All right, cool. So that's the audio. That's the audio out. All right, so I got no choice. I'm gonna have to solder it there. Hey, Carcy, could you there's gonna be a link. There's an actual link on the guide that shows you how to wire the palette switch. It's a link that takes you to it.
How to wire the palette switch, right?
The palette switch, yeah.
Yeah, let me try to.
See, like that right there, guys, is still got a couple of more things to wire, but that's your basic RGB port, RGB sync, 5 volts, ground, and I still got like audio. I got the audio to connect, which is already attached to the board because of the port.
Oh, what the?
I got audio ground.
Oh,
and
I'm
that
using
shit
the
smells
wrong.
like cat piss. Audio ground, and
That's the
next
wrong
shit I gotta connect.
wrong GD mouse. Sorry about that, fellas. Okay, so which you're looking for? Sorry, the palette switch.
Yeah, solder side, cool.
Solder
Yeah, I
side.
got audio ground, and then the palette switch pretty much, which is right in there. There's an extra link that takes you to how to wire the.
Yeah, here it is. Is that the one?
Definitely, thanks. That's perfect
Sweet.
because I could actually see. I'm sure Art is gonna want. See the second one, Carcy. If you take a look at the second one, can you see it from your end?
No.
No, right? The second one is actually the one that I was telling you about, which allows you to turn off the NESRGB altogether and be able to use the original composite video signal.
Oh wow.
See the second wiring? I gave you the third wiring, the first wiring, which you get the 3 palettes. But the second one allows for the video for the NESRGB to turn off altogether, and then you get back the original video.
Whoa.
So you'll get 2 palettes, original video, right? Like
Yo.
original video in the middle and 2 palettes. It's just a matter of wiring the switch a certain way
Okay.
to be able to get that.
All you gotta do is rewire that, and I can do poverty vision on the original
Basically,
NES.
yeah.
Oh!
You will still have to go to the palette switch to be able to altogether turn off the. Yeah, it'll be like middle position poverty vision, and then the other 2 will be 2 different palettes.
I'm okay. I'm
of the
okay.
SNES
Yeah,
RGB.
dude, I'm okay with that. Honestly, like the garish is kind of.
Well, the garish is based off of the original like PPU, the what you call that PPU, the play choice, is based off of it.
It's based off of
So
the
it's a
play
little
choice.
bit-
The play choice.
Or the play
PPU.
choice, because the play choice, when people were doing the original NES RGB mod, sacrificing, like
Yeah.
Carsey likes to say, sacrificing those things. Unfortunately, since it wasn't designed for certain games, it did not look so great
Yeah.
on certain games
Yeah. So
on the
they,
NES.
they were just kind of being cannibalized for not there.
I actually have one of those at home. When I did one of our friends' mod, Beast, he already had a pre-modded Play Choice 10 pre-modded NES RGB, and he wanted the regular mod, so I kept his Play Choice 10 PPU.
Yeah. Well, maybe if we're lucky, we can find a play
Yeah, a
choice
board
10.
that needs it.
Yeah, find a board that needs it exactly.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Bring a board back to life if we could actually buy one with the missing PPU. Shouldn't be that hard to
Yeah,
find.
that would be a fun stream to do. Let's see. So if anyone has any questions, about what's going on, feel free to ask. We're I guess let's right now he's wiring up the you're still wiring up the audio right now, right?
Yeah, I already wired up the audio. I moved on to the RGB socket right now.
Okay.
I got to solder the RGB socket on. I got to solder the like we said the palette switch right here.
Mhm.
I don't know if the guys can see it. I'm on the palette switch right now, so I'm
or,
gonna be
well,
wiring.
you're holding it too high.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll show you guys right now. It's just that this
Yeah.
little chair is so tiny for me. I'm wiring the palette switch right now. I already technically wired the RGB, the audio out, and I'm going to do the palette now. And then after that, once I got all that wired up, I'll do the power, the regulator. Because they give you an extra voltage regulator, just so that you don't put too much stress on the original voltage regulator. So that's there.
Oh, excuse me, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know.
And then, we'll play test the system. Hopefully everything goes right off the bat, because we're also doing an installation of I don't know if you guys heard of this solution that a few people came up with called the Blink Light Win. It's basically a whole 72-pin slot replacement that doesn't need to be pushed down for the NES front loader. And it literally, you never have to push it down. You don't have to blow on your cartridge. But obviously within reason. I mean, you guys have to, clean your cartridges properly too. Because a lot of times that shit all happens because of dirty cartridges. And people think that, like, blowing it is the right way. But the proper way to clean it is actually opening up the cart. You get yourself some, high percentage isopropyl. And some Q-tips, and also a good thing to use is a rubber eraser. A pure rubber eraser does really good, taking out the grime out of the contacts.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about like the rubber erasers, but the rubber erasers are just like really, really good at breaking up all that corrosive.
Yeah, all the grime.
All the grime and all of the corroded battery acids, stuff like that.
Yeah.
My dad actually showed me that when I was 7 years old, because I used to leave my batteries in my Game Gear all the time. That blue Game Gear.
Yeah,
actually,
I seen it. It's actually corroded right now.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can get it.
no, that
and we
that
can
blue,
show it to the stream.
the last time I played that thing, I was probably like 7 or 8. But see, that blue Game Gear, it's actually kind of special to me because my dad actually, like me and my dad used to, like I used to play my Game Gear, and then occasionally my dad would borrow my Game Gear, which is black Game Gear, to play Pac-Man and like Formula One.
Nice.
While he was out on trips, in like the hotel
Pass
room.
the time. That's cool.
Just like pass the time, and eventually he bought a blue Game Gear for himself, and that was it. This is, thanks Ben. Yeah, this is the one.
That's dope.
This is my dad's Game Gear, and he passed away almost 8 years ago.
Wow.
And I think it would be really cool to.
We're gonna bring it back to life, baby.
Yeah. Let's. I think it would be really, really awesome to bring it back to life.
Yes.
No doubt, man. We'll do it. We'll make an episode out of it. I believe Steve from Brooklyn Video Games has a bunch of cap kits, so we could just It's not even a need to order them online or anything.
And I'll make
We can
Will
just get it straight from him. We just
Yeah.
need to open it and find out what motherboard it is, so we could buy the proper cap kit from him and do
Yeah.
it. All right, so
Well, I mean, it's probably. I think it's the second revision motherboard because the Sega licensing screen pops up
Oh,
whenever you
okay.
turn on the console. So I
so
think
it might be like a BA5.
Oh, that's a newer version. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I had like my original one. I remember specifically whenever I turn it on, like the licensing screen doesn't pop up, but this one does.
Nice. Nice.
So I figured that might have to do with like a motherboard revision.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
We'll bring that
I'm
shit
down
back
for
to
that.
life. Yeah.
So right now, fellas, I'm gonna add in the regulator, the extra voltage regulator, which just basically just piggybacks off of the original voltage regulator right here.
So
on the
use
NES.
more oomph on the power.
You could go back to the preview, Carcy. I don't need the guide for now. You could minimize the guide.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause I already
my
wired
bad.
everything pretty
Hang on,
much.
Hang on one sec. I need to. Okay, you don't need it anymore.
So I'm gonna be doing. See if I could get it closer to you guys. I'm gonna be doing the voltage regulator now, right? They give you an extra voltage regulator that you could piggyback
Here.
off of the original
No, it's
voltage
completely-
regulator,
Completely
which
centered.
is darn it. The original voltage regulator is right there. That's the original 7805 voltage regulator. So we're just gonna piggyback off of that right now. Damn, this shit got some mean cobwebs in here.
Oh shit. Wow. Word.
Yeah. That's my team's host bot.
Nice.
Hang on, I'm trying to find where's the audio for
For what?
Oh, there it is. I was trying to figure out why I was getting no alert audio. There it is. Okay, I was just fucking with the wrong slider.
Yeah, it gives it more juice. Like in order to get that RGB, there's not like. In order to enable the RGB, there's need to be a little bit more power to it, I guess, just to regulate. More power regulated to it. Almost done here, by the way, which I'm excited about.
Yeah, it's really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cruz knocked this one out really, really fast, actually.
Yeah. Shout outs to prepping.
Yeah, that's basically what was going on. Is I started speed running on the stream.
Mhm.
And it's like during that time, Cruz and Ben were getting the prep work done, and Ben was doing a little bit of modding on the case, and Cruz was doing some
Setting up the cables for the SCART.
yeah.
So it's just
Yeah, just mostly getting all the material together. I'm gonna scooch this a little. Oh wait, no. This mouse. This is the one. There we go.
He's just stripping out the wires right now.
Yeah, stripping out some wires.
There's a whole bunch of hardware we're gonna be having soon. I can't announce it yet, but stay tuned, follow it up.
Some pretty special hardware. I know what it is.
Yeah,
But it's
you know what it is. But we got a
Yeah.
couple of special stuff going on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Believe me when I say it's pretty special.
Yeah.
Pretty special.
Yeah.
We'll just say that if more of said hardware is made, then certain things that are really hard to find will no longer be
Yeah.
as much of a necessity.
Basically, stuff that you never thought that would be on today's standards is going to be up there right now.
Well,
So
Reballing station. Well, I mean, they are actually putting together a reballing station.
Reflowing.
Huh?
Reflowing.
Reballing.
Reballing is like an oven where, like, let's say, for example, if they have an Xbox 360 with the red ring of death, it only heats up the bottom part of it, and then a certain part does it. Reflow, what it does is it just heats up the board entirely from fresh, so that's reflowing. Reballing is just redoing the solder on it, reheating the solder that's currently there.
So when they so the reflow oven, like basically whenever you got like the red ring of death, that's what they did, is they just like put it in a reflow oven basically.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, like that was the temporary fix for the red ring of death. It's just like it's just like wrap it in towels and get it as hot as possible. They're just like, you know, but it's like, well, why are you doing that? Won't the Xbox overheat?
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know, and of course, like I didn't even understand why they did it, you know, until now, when you mentioned like reflow ovens and stuff like that, and actually like heating all the solder and getting it to distribute itself evenly. Like I wouldn't have understood that concept until now.
Mm-hmm. Like sometimes you might get a cold solder which might not conduct properly, and so you would get that issue. But you know, putting the towel or the hairdryer method will heat up the chip itself directly, and so like it'll the solder will just flow evenly at that point. So.
Okay, so what he's doing right now is he is soldering. This is which again?
The voltage regulator.
The voltage
regulator. There, I'm adding usually the toaster comes with an extra. They give you an extra voltage regulator so that you don't pull too much power from the main one. So you got one that piggybacks off the main one and grabs the input from the AC adapter.
Okay, so that way it's like not just
that way you're not pulling too much current from one regulator. So it's kind of like a preventive measure, because
it's basically like kind of like the way like distribution amps work essentially.
In other like NESRGB installs, like let's say the top loader or the AB family, you don't need this because they have a more efficient design, so you could just pull the power straight from the board.
Mm-hmm. We're almost close to finishing up the RGB. After this, we got to put in the blink light win, which allows you, you know how back then with the old Nintendo cartridges, you literally had to blow your lungs out, like, just trying to get it working. Sometimes it might not even work.
Blinking light win basically just completely eliminates that altogether. So Boss Hog 669 asks, can I donate old consoles to iFix Retro? You bet your ass.
Yes, hell yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. If you want to set that up, Boss Hog, then all you got to do... Wait, Stream Overlay Pro, were you the Xbox guy?
Who?
What?
Huh?
No. He
said I did that after Stream Overlay Pro works at XSplit, knows art. Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, you're not the Xbox guy. Okay. I was curious, that's all. But yeah, like if you want to set something up, you know, to get these consoles over here, you know,
wow.
or if you want some.
Thank you.
Yeah, God bless. Or if you want to want something done yourself, you know, send an email to ifixretro@gmail.com. You know, we'll set that shit up, man. We'll set it up.
So
that would be awesome, actually.
Yeah, that's really awesome of you. Thank you. So like the NES, you know, like the blink light. Back to the blink light. Basically, you never have to blow again, and this replaces the 72 pins that originally comes with the Nintendo. Like normally with the 72-pin cartridge slot, you have to like push it in there, push it in and then push it down from that point on.
The reason Nintendo designed it that way was to make it reminiscent of, you know, other home electronic appliances, just mostly the VCR, just mostly VCRs. You know, they wanted to design the Nintendo in such a way that, you know, it wasn't really it wasn't like other video game consoles of the time, like the Atari 2600 or the ColecoVision. They were just like painfully, obviously video game systems. but they wanted a video game system that would just like blend into the rest of the
Like
home
a
environment.
home.
Which was like big,
Yeah, just generally be discreet.
big appliances.
Yep.
Yeah, just generally be discreet about it, and they wanted it to like rest on the shelf and whatnot. Obviously they recanted that with the SNES design, but either way, it's like they wanted you to like actually put it in and push it down to just like it's like it wasn't even necessary for that.
But like
to,
some sort of sense of confirmation that you actually got the inserted the cartridge.
something,
I think it was
something like
just-
that. I think it's more so just like the feedback, of making it feel like it's a home
appliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically
That's-
like a home appliance. They wanted
yeah.
it to fit in the living room, like
Yeah.
belong in the living room, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Essentially, that's basically what it was all about, and why in such a way, just like the yeah, I know, Trap Hustle. I'm sorry, I have a bit of a speech impediment.
Yeah, that's such a funny name, Trap Hustler. Like, of course you'd be like just like that. That's like that's what trap music is nowadays, right? Like,
Carsey sounds like a DJ.
Oh man,
Spinning that.
Yeah, no, he's been wanting me to drop some bars forever. But I just,
Just like the. Yeah.
You're so tired, so I feel the same.
yeah. I mean, while before we were on stream, I was just getting tired of drinking for a bit. But yeah, I'm not drunk, but I'm just tired of drinking right now at the moment.
Stores wouldn't sell the NES because the '83 video crashed, so they made it look like a VCR. Yeah, more specifically that. Yes.
Got the bars.
Still waiting on the bars.
The bars.
but-
How far can you get with that bars?
I mean, I don't have like a rhyme book or anything.
You ain't got no bars, no hooks, no.
I got no bars, no hooks, no nothing, man.
Damn, man. Well, how you gonna be spitting that hot fire if you ain't got no bars, B? Like, come on, B. Come on, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm like. It's just
Yeah, my mind's all spiritual right now, B. Just a little bit.
I'm a lyrical, spherical individual.
Whoa, what's happening? Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah. You ever go to like into Manhattan and then you got these folks coming in, these random dudes. Yo, check out my CD, B. Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, here's a CD for you. Yo, check them out. Look at this. This is some fire shit right here, B.
Oh yeah, hey, here, let me pull out my wallet and let me get my money and
Yeah, no, like
and then- yeah, exactly. This is the part where you're supposed to take my wallet.
yeah,
actually,
like
but,
they just come out and pass your CDs. Yo, check out my fire, B. Like,
yeah, check out my fire.
Nowadays, I just look at them. They just try to stop me in the middle of the street and like, yo, check it out, B. Like, I got these CDs. Just check out these hot record, B. Like, man, I don't want your fire. Get out of here. I gotta go. I'm in a rush. Like that's New York City for you, man. If you ever encounter random folks trying to be aspiring rap artists, be like, no, I don't want any of that fire, B.
Yeah, no. As a matter of fact, Filthy Frank actually made like a whole series, or like made like a video about that. I think. Just like don't buy people's mixtapes. Haven't
Yeah.
they heard of Bandcamp? Yeah,
Well,
seriously.
yeah, but they don't do Bandcamp. I mean, I don't think they're really literate enough to use the internet that well.
I
They
don't
know how to
know.
Facebook.
I mean, I guess they expect that their target audience won't do the same either.
Yeah.
So they just want to cut out the middleman and find people.
Come on, bro. I'm
Find
about
people
to
in the street.
spit this hot fire.
Yeah, nah,
exactly.
This
Spit
shit
this
is
hot-
trash. This shit is trash, B. But like, yeah, they do stop you in the middle of the street if you look like a tourist or something like that. I was a kid back then, but like, I was just going out there, and they try to just try to get a quick dollar, and I'm like, nah, man. Nah, man.
I'd be like, bro, I don't want none of that, man.
Yeah,
The hot fire out of here, man.
yeah, that shit ain't no fire, B. Like it was
Hot fire.
fire.
Yeah, your hot fire just burned the house down.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, man.
So, blink line win, guys.
All right, yeah. So
You
that is blinking light win that he is installing right now.
So as you can see, there's no mechanism that allows you to push it down. So this gives you like a custom tray where you just put the cartridge in, and you're good to go at that point.
Yeah. Jose NESRGB speedrun 80%. Yeah, no. Next time we're gonna have splits for this shit.
Yeah.
Next time
You
we're
gotta
gonna
wait
have
till
splits.
the shit, see if the shit works, and then we could call it a completed speed run.
Yeah. Trap. Twitch is iFix Retro. We're just streaming on Carci stream right now.
Yeah,
But-
just like like I've been doing the giveaway to try and get these guys more followers because they fucking deserve it, and I really would
Word.
like for them to be able to have their own thing, have their own channel on Twitch where they like do their mods and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do think that there would be some interest in it.
Yeah, enlighten the folks. I mean, if you guys love watching this, just follow us, and then like shoot us like a shout out or something that you guys want on us in stream.
But basically, it's like until they get like a more permanent arrangement by which to have like a workshop or something where they can
Yes.
just like constantly stream all their work.
I want to make
then
yeah.
it's just then I'm just gonna I'm just gonna like host their stream on my channel for the time being.
I mean, we want to make it possible. I mean, right now we're trying to make this into a full-time thing, but like, it's a starting path. We're starting somewhere, I guess. So,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We don't have another power cord, do we?
Good question.
Yeah, I believe that Young Arts NES is pretty much complete here.
Yes. Let me go grab the power supply from the other guys from your old system.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Is my copy of Mario Brothers 3 over there? Let's slap that in.
need to grab the power supply.
Yo, stop. Oh, you about to blow it up?
Yeah.
Oh, here. I have the retro version.
I'm about to blow it up, or it'll blow up.
Yeah, clean.
Well, we're hoping everything went well, son.
Not really, Trap Hustler.
I'm gonna keep this
How will the
simple.
retro version?
It's in Brooklyn, but
All right. They're okay. They're okay.
I have
man.
to
They work.
Yeah, I guess. That 64 one's
I have to go a pretty fair way in order to get here.
All right. So we got the moment of truth.
Be a little
coming
bit
up.
like dirty.
Yeah.
Like, they might add a little noise to the
Yeah.
video sometimes.
Oh, shit, nah.
No, but there's there's another shit that's sold. I'm trying to remember. Who else sells this shit? Shit here.
BK all day, fam.
There's a
You know it.
company
You
that
know it,
puts
baby.
out
You know
like
it.
A multiple console adapter. That's legit. They make it out of a laptop power supply.
Oh, nice.
And then they put all the different heads in there.
Jehovah.
It's going.
Yeah, I think
Waha.
Beast has
Hova.
one of them shits.
You using the headset I gave you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's blowing it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So it's gonna be the
That's
moment of
why that
truth
shit
right
was-
here.
You think I wasn't going to use it?
Yeah, we're trying to.
Nah, I look who's gonna front, but
Yeah.
not
I
gonna
don't
do
front,
that.
man. Put that shit to use right away.
Oh, you're looking for the other
Jose's,
microphone.
yeah. If we get hype, I'm just gonna. Oh.
Oh yeah, and then there's it's this one over here,
I can give you the Everdrive.
number 5.
You know what? The guys are over there
Yeah.
doing their thing. Let them do their thing. Alright, so that's just,
That's
we got an image. That's just a cartridge thing.
Huh.
Let me see.
Okay, here it is. And are you guys about to? Guess we'll.
Nah, we still got like, I don't know if I put the cartridge wrong or something. Let me see.
Oh, the connector, you mean?
All this shit is massive dirty too. but I don't have nothing to clean it with.
Here, let me get some rubbing alcohol. Hold on, guys.
Oh,
The
well.
pin connector is type dirty. You see it?
Yeah.
But I don't got like no rubber or anything to clean it. But shit is got like whitish residue on it.
Oh, wow.
I would like. I mean, I could use the Ben. You got your thing, your scratcher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me use that shit.
Got some
too.
more, got some more like Scotch-Brite or
Alcohol,
something?
I use both. Yeah, I'm gonna use
Damn.
Ben's thing, like the cleaner.
That shit is a blow up.
It's all right. I mean, I'm fucking 20-something years old.
Nah, it's gotta be in pristine condition, bro.
So okay. It's shit sitting in the closet, chilling, collecting dust. If not, I just do it with alcohol. It's all good. Oh, true that. I didn't think about that. I could have given this audio a long time ago.
So, how's the blow up?
That's pretty good, pretty good.
Challenge.
You know, we've been kind of around 250, 300.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Oh, got it.
got it. Nice catch. Nice save.
Yeah, I can't believe it. But yeah, I've been chilling, playing Injustice 2 online in the back. There's actually people online that have it. That goes pretty good actually. I'm hyped.
But I mean, you can't really like give it too much on a small load. There's only a small.
What's up,
amount of
Phantom
people on
Knots?
it right now.
Blow ups.
You know, I think
When am I gonna do it? Do what? Stream Injustice? Not until the embargo.
yeah, like
Yeah,
how,
I mean, there's
like,
really no point.
yeah. When is that going to be?
Tuesday?
Tuesday?
Oh yeah. You already know. Like I'm gonna be in their story mode like day one. That's free.
Art left us without copies in New York City. No, GameStop left you without copies in New York City.
I blessed so many people. I bought like 15 copies. I blessed them all, and not resell it for a profit. Like I took up the home. I went to the airport to give Yipes a copy.
Nice.
Went to the airport. He had to get on the flight. He's like, "Yo, Art, what's up?" And I was like, "Yo, Yipes, I got you."
Did he bow down to you?
Yeah, he made a tweet. He said, "Yo, Art looked out." He's in Arizona with that shit. Yo, Stream Overlay Pro, you're telling me now in the chat, like, you're supposed to, the minute you see me blowing it up, you should be hitting me up.
Was he alive?
No, was he still around? He was playing the Nintendo. Probably went out to smoking out. Some shit.
But yeah, like, Injustice, NLBC, man, can't wait.
And
That's
Maybe a
gonna be
blow
when
Next
this
Wednesday,
week?
next
Okay.
Wednesday.
Cool.
this Wednesday. I mean, that means
Actually, SF5 had 10K viewers last night, so I don't know what's going to happen with Injustice.
he's gonna put us in the basement.
Oh yeah, she probably gets kicked to the basement. She probably gets kicked to the basement.
Is that seriously going to happen?
Dude.
Well, like,
no,
well,
he's gonna do it, dude.
no, I mean, it's not going to get kicked to the basement, but it's not going to be the main game for the first week, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I asked her, I was like, where are you gonna put Injustice? Oh, I'm gonna do it in the basement. I was like, damn, no. NRSC gets.
Hey, maybe this is my grand debut into the fighting game community. Maybe I should pick up Injustice.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than Street Fighter, to be honest.
Okay. Well,
To actually
there we go.
to actually get into and, like, you know, kind of know what you're doing, like the barrier's a lot lower because they try to, you know, with NRS games, they really go out of their way to appeal to casuals. Whereas Street Fighter,
Well, how
it's like,
fast does
Yeah,
a match go in this?
whereas Street Fighter, it's like hardcore.
Yeah.
You have to, like, really go in.
Because, like,
But NRS, you can kind of just wing it.
not everyone at least. But we always played the.
Oh, that's an MVCI. It looks cool, but I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting to be able to play it.
Everyone enjoys it.
NRS
I enjoy
prides
it. It
itself
gives
in
us a
accessibility.
chance to, like, make comebacks.
Yep.
No doubt.
If you're down in life in 2 matches.
So right now, Cruz is trying to brush off some of this corrosion off of the pin connector on the motherboard. It's like that pin connector. He has to connect the he has to connect the blinking light wind to it, which in turn connects to the game cartridge itself. But it's like the blinking light wind just like straight up won't work, regardless without that.
Main board.
Yeah, without the contacts on the main board getting cleaned up. It's amazing. It's amazing. There's like corrosion on it after all that time. Ooh, wow. That is.
What?
That's
That is-
dirtier than some. Yeah.
That is rancid, B. That is
Wait,
rancid.
let me see.
Look how dirty that shit is.
That is some.
Damn, bro, like that?
Yeah,
Like
that's
that?
that's been on the inside of your NES this
Wow.
whole time. You should
I mean,
probably
I take it out of the closet and like.
I mean, plus it had a cucaracha, but you know.
Yeah, it had a roach in it. It had a roach in my head. Dead
Art's NES singing the cucaracha.
roach. Damn.
No, like it's funny though.
Yo, blow up.
Yo, that shit was funny though. Like when I opened it up and just try to like get those things drilled in, a fucking little baby cockroach, like not a baby cockroach, but it's just a cockroach, like the size of this, just came out of nowhere, and I was like, what the fuck?
You're fucking with me.
No. You want to see it? It's right there. The
No, I don't want to. You better fucking kill it, dude. Jesus
No,
Christ.
it's dead.
It's already dead.
Okay.
It was already dead. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, it died.
Yeah, like a literal fucking roach.
Yeah. No, I mean, rest in peace, cockroach. It was good.
That's when Art stopped playing the game. The cockroach froze. 'Cause you know how they like that heat from the system.
Yo, that shit got
Put that shit
evicted.
away. He was like, damn. Son.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks a billion times cleaner.
It's like it's been mad
It's
dirty.
like, it's like brand new. They went from like yellow to like silver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, damn. That happened a couple of times. Like, if you guys are installing a Blinklight Win, just always clean out the main.
Yeah, the main pin.
Because
Yeah.
Make
So you
sure it
gotta
makes
do that.
contact, right?
Did you guys did that on my NES, right?
Yeah, of course we did
Okay.
it. Obviously, it's like shit. Like, why if it's not gonna work, obviously.
Well, I mean, Ben installed your Blinklight Win, no?
Yeah. I mean,
Did you do that? I don't remember you did.
yeah, I think so.
I don't think.
Maybe.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It works. It doesn't matter. It works. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll cross that bridge when I get there.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's up? You gonna see if it's a blow up?
Let's see if it's now, because usually like the picture showed up, which means it's all right, it's working, but it was scrambled pictures. So usually that type of picture you get is from a dirty cart or a dirty
All right. Well,
cartridge slot.
I guess I'll
Nope,
pull
still a
OSSC back up.
Still a blow up.
Still blow up.
Still blow up.
It's there, but it's all freaking jarbled.
Oh, I hear the
is
sound.
good.
It's all friggin' jarbled, huh? I got no idea what it looks like because the PVM's like over there.
Looks like
It's garbled.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's garbled.
Hold on.
But I don't know if it's the PPU
Gargle,
or it's
gargle.
the- Let me try the original pin connector. Matter of fact, what's the original pin connector at?
On your left, on your right.
Let me try this joint real quick.
To fucking blow up.
Blow up.
Maybe you have to shut it off and turn it back on again.
This is the fun part of the stream. Is actually like testing the shit, and then we get to
yeah,
play
it never
it.
really just fucking works right off the bat, realistically speaking.
OSSC in the wrong output? Nah. Oh, wait. Was it on the right input?
I don't think so. You might have to.
We didn't like shut it off and turn it back
No,
on.
that's not right
No,
input.
it's okay.
It's on the RGBS.
This is why, yeah. Oh wow.
Let's see if we gotta blow up again.
Let's go. Let's go. Blow it up.
Blow up city.
Oh, blow up. Didn't even turn on.
Oh fuck it, the freaking.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Let's go. Blow it up. Blow it up.
Nah, it's not shit.
Shouts to our friend Haya.
Yeah, it works, but it makes no sense that it's all scrambled up like that. It's not the pin connector. I mean, Art shit, you tested it before, right, Art? That shit was working fine.
We turned it on at the store.
In the store, and it worked fine. So I don't know what the blow up is.
Bang, bang, with that.
Blow up. Alright, let's see.
All consoles are blow up, dude.
The colors are fine. It's just a pin connector issue.
The game probably. Nuh-uh, that's my
Probably need
copy.
cleaning.
That's my copy. It was working
Yeah,
like.
it was clean.
Yeah, it was
fine
it was
when
working
you
like
did it,
not
so.
2 seconds ago.
Alright, so that's fine.
Well, I didn't press down this time.
It's your fault, Jose. You pressed down, motherfucker. What did you do that for?
You was on the operating.
Fine, we'll figure it out.
The game probably. I
Yeah, let's
doubt
try a
it.
different game.
No,
Because I heard the sound.
I gotta turn it. I
Wait,
want to check my voltages
you just said that.
first.
I'm.
Where's my meter?
I'm a dumbass.
Damn, I guess I didn't bring it. My
No, I
multimeter.
brought it over.
Where?
I'm
Oh,
just sitting
it's
here on
on
the
the floor. I
sidelines.
got it.
I'm just sitting here on the sidelines,
Let's see what's
being useful,
let's see if we
egging
get
on the
right
drama.
juice up in here.
That's what I'm doing. Yawning chicken. It's more like crowing chicken. Yeah, a little bit Nash crap, a little bit. I actually am gonna need to go home in like an hour.
Let's get poppy juice.
They're playing with the Famicom disc? She said that Famicom disc could play this now.
So you're taking a multimeter to it now, and
Yeah, I'm testing all the voltages to make sure they're proper.
okay.
Oh, so that's X something, X so and so?
Serious.
Oh, there you go.
Caw, caw, caw.
I mean, this PSU, I don't know if it's so good, but I mean, I wouldn't think that would kill the voltage that badly.
I have the other one if you want.
The original one, right? Point. Yes, if we get in 5, we're fine. That's the output, and then the input side has its own
It
voltage.
still looks really dirty though. Right now, but seems like these contacts are all scratched.
7.35. That's weird. I mean, the original voltage is like 10 volts, not 7. We could try with the original power supply, I guess. Yeah, from this one.
Can we grab the original power supply?
Yeah.
Or you can also do it in the actual video. Wow, really? Yeah, tell me, as I said, if you make the opponent when you try to stick your combo in the air, you could bait it and then you could punish it. So if you get to 3.1%,
Yeah.
high risk, high reward. Yeah.
Try that.
It's probably solid.
You think it's the power supply blow up?
Maybe, I'm not sure. But I mean, everything else seems fine. The right power is going into it, which is like 5 volts or whatever.
Yeah, it's underneath them.
The PPU is, it's in the proper way too. It's not backwards or anything. All the points aside are proper. None of them are missing at all. Thanks. So let's check it out. Colors are there, sound is there. Oh, it's a garbled image. Let's see.
Pick up the cartridge.
Yeah,
solder blocks.
I'm almost.
Yeah, just tight. No, it's still scrambled.
Well, it's coming. It's coming in now. OSSC is.
Yeah, but it's all scrambled up still.
Check the pads on the reader.
Yeah. Doesn't matter the game.
Yeah, it's the contacts on
It's the
the
contacts, yeah.
Contacts on which?
on the main NES itself.
Hmm.
Yeah, see? Like that's exactly the screen you get when the contacts are fucked up. You can see that it's, see? It's there.
Blow.
That's the sound.
Yeah, you can hear it. But it's just it's the contacts. Look, I looked at the contacts. It looks really scratched up.
Yeah, but even then, I mean, they should still have continuity. Whatever, let me see. Fine.
Well, I fix retro.
So we're figuring out like why the why these pins.
I'll check the NESRGB pin, see if I mis-solder any one of them or got a bridge or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're going
it's a
over
jumper?
all the pins on like the cartridge
Well,
connector.
I mean, it's supposed to be, I don't know which jumper. It's supposed to be
Jumper 5.
jumper 5 for NTSC's area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So they think it might have been whatever jumper they set it to for NTSC versus PAL.
Well, I mean, for NTSC it's supposed to be 5, but even then, you shouldn't be seeing no scrambled like image like that.
Hmm. The blink light one's like. Are you sure you don't mean the NES RGB, Andy?
Or maybe it's a caps. After repositioning the caps, did you
Yeah, solder them all back in.
Blowing out the Neo Geo, blowing out the multi-cart for Neo Geo.
Yeah,
Going in.
that shit got fucking. It's alright, but it got shitty sound.
But the blinking
You gotta
light went
fix that
then.
Shit.
Isn't
And
there like
even
a
then-
flash cart for Neo Geo now?
Yeah.
Proper
Yeah.
one, a proper one?
A proper one, but it's like fucking $500 from Dark Soul.
Yeah, but whatever. Neo Geo people have money.
Yeah, it's,
You blow it up. Yeah, fuck
If
500
you
bucks.
like an AES,
yeah, you gotta be loaded.
it's like $500 million for like the entire collection of the AES system.
It's crazy.
That's-
Neo Geo's worth it.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Just giving an old Russia smack, it ought to work then. For a second, I thought you said give it some old Russia smack, like crocodile or something. It's just like shoot up the NES with over-the-counter heroin. Like, yeah, sure. It's Arturo's NES. They're modding it. And why do I need an NES? I would like an NES. But I guess it kind of goes against my job description as coin-operated Resident Evil bot. An old Russia smack.
Well, we know the sound works. Shit.
I'm lazy and probably go FPGA with an NT Mini.
Yeah, some people go FPGA.
Yeah, and yeah, she's got an ABS, right? Blow up.
No, this is good.
HDMI. I ordered an HDMI NES and we'll get it soon. Yeah. These guys can do that HDMI NES as well.
High def.
That high def NES. Yo, is the HDMI NES, like, are those boards? How common are those boards?
It's hard to come by.
Hard to come by.
Ultra HDMI with the N64.
Theirs is real.
Yeah, I ordered 3 of them, but they come in July.
Oh, right. All right. So with the HDMI boards, would it be possible to simultaneously output HDMI and RGB at the same time, or?
Yes, you can do that.
Oh, you can wire it to do that, huh?
On the N64, yeah.
Wow, golly goddamn. Means that I could capture it to spec without running it through any like upscalers or shit like that, and still be able to play it on my PVM. That's pretty sick. Maybe this is the wave of the future.
Yeah,
Where's my
2017? Stop playing games.
2017 stop playing games. Maybe out of curiosity, CarcinogenSDA, what output did you use to play your PS1 back in the day? Well, composite, of course. I mean, I don't think that there was really much of another option. My stepbrother, like when my stepbrother first got his PlayStation, he got an RF adapter. Like it was an SCPH 1000 unit, I think. And he just like plugged in the RF adapter, plugged it into the back of, this little TV that I used to watch all my VHSs on, and we'd play like Alien Trilogy, shit like that.
That's cool, man.
And my Sega Saturn, I used RF on that. For me, I used RF because my PS1 didn't have composite. I'm from UK, by the way. Really now? They didn't have composite. That's actually really surprising. I would have thought there were some like composite.
Nintendo, right?
There should be some composite outputs for the PlayStation back during that day. It didn't play anything on composite. Oh, right, okay. So I guess you just had a really bad TV then, or something. Just like the kind that only had like the RF jackaroo on it. I used RF on the NES on some old wood grain CRT TV.
Nice.
That reminds me, one of my favorite video game meme related pictures is this picture of like a wood panel cabin with concrete floors and just like a mountain of firewood on the left side, and on the center is like a wooden chair and an old wooden panel TV with fucking Demon Souls playing on it.
Nice.
And it's all in fucking RF and everything, and
I love it.
and it's like, yeah, this is how real men play video games. They play it in their fucking big log lumberjack cabins in the most painful way possible.
What he said, the what cap? The 74 what?
74 HC373.
Can we get some
HC73?
Can we mic Jose back up?
74 what?
HC73.
Nah, this is a HCU 04AP. and then 740H368P. There's two of those right here.
Maybe just clean up the thing over here, I guess.
Man, look at all
Yeah,
this
already
corrosion.
did.
Ta-da!
I reflow the whole
So gross.
the whole thing. Just making sure there's no shorts or anything.
He's a very nice kid.
Right there, too.
My Jack's by the way.
That's pretty dirty. Look at it.
You want to see
Yeah, but
some
that's
dirty?
fine. That's just
This looks like
just
looks
residue
like
from the
fucking
solder.
confetti, dude.
As long as it's not shorting, it's fine. I reflow the whole shit.
Dude, Genesis on RGB, man. That.
Yeah, but Genesis already is the lucky system. It already had RGB built in.
Yeah. Well, both
You don't
both
have to do no mod at all.
yeah, both Genesis and SNES already had it built in. But like, the only way I have for high quality video on the Genesis is like these component cables from HD Retrovision that I have.
I didn't see any blobs falling and short anything out. That was already there like that before. So I mean, if it was
RCA was pretty standard for PS1. Oh shit!
Now you getting me yawning and shit.
God damn it!
damn it! Sorry.
God damn it, Kersey! I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah. Eventually I'm gonna need my own resident sleeper emote. I can only imagine the number of people who have come to my stream after Adler left and was like, now look here, Carcinogen. You will never, ever, ever be resident sleeper guy. Fuck you. And then just like left it at that.
Yeah. That's cool. This chair? No, this chair is fine. Oh, just like leaning back. Oh. Yep. Get this shit going.
Carsey, you can jack the resident sleeper emote from the video where you slept playing Dino Crisis. Dude, if you catch me a screenshot of that particular instance, I could make an emote out of that. It won't be hard, man. Just gotta put it through Photoshop and trim it and scale it. That's about all I gotta do.
Same scramble shit. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's scrambled.
It's fucking weird, yeah. I don't know why it's all like fucking scrambled up.
Dude, man, you keep this shit up, you're gonna be able to open your own bed of breakfast with all that scrambled fucking shit, man. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
It doesn't matter which way you move it. This shit is still scrambled.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I wonder why too. I touched up all the...
Screw in the cartridge reader, if that's the case. Try that out.
Maybe check the pins on the blinking light when itself.
I mean, the thing is if it was that, even the original one would work, you know?
I mean, it's possible that you just got a bad one.
Or put the original one.
Yeah. Try this again.
Nah, same shit. Original one or not.
I
doesn't
really
matter.
feel it's the contacts. Like at least if you add a little bit of solder, it, like just reflow the pads on the cartridge.
Did you try Super Mario Brothers 3?
I'll try it now. This old one is like extra loose.
Boo.
Yeah, it's alright. Just excited to see this get this working. We'll try to get it working.
We'll get it. We'll get it at some point.
It's still a blow up.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's still it's still a blow up, man.
I love it. It's like
It is still a blow up.
It's okay because I love you get like Cruz, like yo Cruz, what happened? I should have blow up. What happened?
I'm doing the same thing right now. I just boiled my 72 pin connector.
It's okay. Ever since I went down the rabbit hole, I'd be texting Cruz at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, Ben too.
Yeah.
Ben too. Call at 4 a.m. Like yo, Ben, shit don't work.
Yeah, what do we need to get?
Fucking sounds like me.
Yeah, like 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I forgot my adapter. Oh man, yeah, no worries. I got you.
Where Phantom not said is punishment for getting undressed in the early game.
Yo.
I'm playing one of the top Illuminati players in the back right now. Too bad you can't see it. Yo, online's good too. Yo, blow up Capcom.
Yeah.
Capcom, you need to
Meanwhile, SF5, like during the beta, yo, you see the tweet from SF5 server today? It was so hilarious. Oh my god, look. There was like.
Let me see.
Hold on. That's just too funny. There's a level it's at. There's a level it's at. They're like, yo, servers are
You got to
down.
port forward that? Get the hell out of here. No.
Look at the first reply. The first reply.
Yeah, seriously. Just make that beta work. Come on, they had the game down for like a year and a half already.
Just make the beta work, man.
There's a level it's at. There's not much more.
Yeah, you want to get the speed up to speed? Like, you got to port forward it. No, wow.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's how are you gonna tell somebody to port forward this? Like, what if I don't have any general knowledge? What if like I just want to fucking play and stuff? Like, damn, yo.
Yeah, the Capcom.
Just fucking open up every port. Let it get hacked, nigga.
Yeah.
Open up every fucking port. Let the people fucking hack you.
Yeah.
They said port 80. That's crazy. How they say port 80 and port 443?
Yeah.
That makes me wonder.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, this is a tow right now.
Yeah, it is TS Sabin.
How would you port forward port 80? Took it. Why would you port forward port 80 and 443?
Capcom's.
I don't know what either I don't know what either of those ports are. I'm
Well,
bad at networking.
like port 80 is like for like web. It's like to access the web.
Oh,
so it's
yeah.
like it's a common port.
Uh-huh.
I think 443.
Screw this shit down.
I'm gonna look it up. I know it's a common port. I know it's a common port too.
I mean, I don't think it would make a difference. It's just if it's in there, it's in there. It's
Arturo
not-
Compulsive Injustice Purchaser
Oh yeah,
Sanchez.
it's a SSL. Why don't you open your SSL port?
Oh, it's an SSL
Yeah,
port.
that's asking you to open. Yeah. That's asking.
Now, Capcom, how do I know you're not trying to install another rootkit on my computer?
Yo, I'm just gonna get out of here and go back to playing Injustice. I want to get.
They're trying to let you freaking open yourself up to hackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. Yo, I have a good connection now, but my credit card numbers and shit.
Well, I mean, what could what could possibly go wrong, right? I mean, surely Russia is not going to try to like break into my computer,
No,
you know.
totally
Surely, you know, I'm not going to get another rootkit installed on my computer or nothing, right?
Nah, of course not.
No.
Look at this thing.
Fuck. Maybe Ed has rootkit. 8080 is general unsecured, accepting web clients. 443 is for secured connections. They will reset Capcom Fighting Network, and you need to put in your social security number to register. Maybe Ed has root. Yeah. That new
The other part of the TV.
that new boxer.
Just to see if it
Ed.
works.
What do you mean? It's not the SCART port. It's not. It's this slot. It's not big enough. I'm gonna try this one over there.
Well, yeah, it's overhead.
I got a new,
Okay. So Tom,
got a new connector anyways.
Yeah.
It's a new one. It's not a blink line win, and it's not.
I'm just saying it could be the SCART cable.
Nah, but its SCART cable is not gonna scramble the image like that.
Just to be sure.
You could just get Carson's cable if anything. SCART cable is not gonna. Image scrambling has to do with the pin connector. If those pins are not making contact, then that's how you're gonna get like a fucked up image.
Yeah.
It's
No.
not everything that's supposed to be getting in. is
Something
getting-
outside the console is causing the scrambling to occur.
Only some fun part. It's trial and error now.
I don't know about that though. We're trying to get to the bottom of this. There is a mystery. There's a mystery in this NES, and we're gonna solve it.
Yeah, I wish.
Same thing.
Same shit. So see that then it's not the. It's got to be somewhere else. It can't be just the pin connector. Like the only way I could think of.
Graphics.
Yeah, but the PPU, I saw that the PPU fine in there.
Maybe it's the other chips.
I mean, Art said the shit was working previous, so I can't see why all of a sudden the shit just. And before the image was actually loading, remember? But it was just scrambled up, scrambled eggs.
Dude, I got nothing.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Yeah, nothing. You just try flipping it over, maybe. That front door isn't open, is it? Oh, I'm just wondering why it got really cold in here all of a sudden.
Wait, how'd you get? Yeah, you had a perfect image before. That's weird. It is so. It is a connector, so it probably needs to be reflowed or something. Yeah. Try solder on each of them, just to see if they can.
Same scrambled shit.
Oh
I
man.
don't know if it's the edge or what the fuck it is. I can't see nothing else wrong with it. All this hard rate seems proper in there. I don't think I.
Just reflow the contacts. You see how scratched up they could be?
Yeah, but I mean, adding solder to them, that's a bit much. I don't know, like, what if the. Hold on. It's art shit. Set shit worked before. PPU's fine, it's going the right way, which is this way. Might refloat all the points. Those are fine. I don't think I missed any points under the PPU either. Let me check. If not, we could just leave it for another day to finish. It's okay. It's not a biggie. I could just touch to see if all my points
Okay,
are...
okay, close round. We fucked up.
We'll probably do it next time, though.
That's cool. Let me see. Let me see if all my points are going to them. It's supposed to.
And I was gonna get really like
Success. But you know, it's like our good friend Mr. Murphy.
yeah.
Such a good friend, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, I just kind of want to skull fuck him in his fucking eye sockets.
Yeah.
Piece of
Yeah.
shit.
So like, so I guess if anything, don't Google up Murphy's Law. It might crash your computer or something in the process of finding Murphy's law and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, don't do that, guys.
Yeah, he's modding a Nintendo right now out on Rules. He's adding an NES RGB board. Basically, it's going to do something like this. Click that. Read that. Yeah. Wait, what?
It says sharpens image.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Murphy is the worst asshole existence. His law has fucked more people than anyone can count. Yeah, seriously. Well, at least we're getting video, but so it's so I guess right now what Cruz is doing here is he's
Reflowing that shit.
He's reflowing all the pins. He's just like adding just, you know, a little bit of solder, just like a line of solder to like each pin. And just like, you know, just like a nice thin layer of solder to each pin.
Let's get this piece of shit working again. Let's fucking something on this.
Just kind of get the flow of electricity going. And now we're trying again. What the hell am I watching? We're trying to keep old Arturo's NES from fucking up here.
Yeah. Cockroach free.
Triggered.
Yeah.
The roach did it, right?
Surgery.
Then they was
I
like,
think
yo,
that Roche just
it's
got
like,
it.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna take this Nintendo with me. So fuck that. Kamikaze.
Yeah, tech porn. Exactly. Sooner or later, we're all gonna have to go door to door.
It's better now, but still. Fuck, I'm
Electricity is like the spice. It must flow.
Let me
I
unplug
see
and
a
replug it.
1:30 a.m. alert that Carci is live, and you deflate my hot doggy by trying to teach me electrical engineering.
Boom, boom. Yeah, there's no way like that shit is gonna scramble the image.
Give me the zombie.
The audio's there and everything, so it's nothing to do with that.
Well, I mean, we're playing video games right now, right? We're playing Ninja Gaiden. We're playing Ninja Gaiden.
It is changing.
We're playing Ninja Gaiden on the Atari 2600, by the way. It's a pretty good port, actually. You know, it's really well animated for an Atari 2600 game. It's even got like parallax backgrounds and shit.
See, it's something scrambled. It's not like something's
Ninja Gaiden.
Gaiden. Fucking asshole. I'll find any more.
Maybe
Now
I'll
we
read
got audio and everything. Let's see.
it's working, but there's something wrong with the internal chip somewhere. Or it just needs a reheat.
I'm gonna scooch back here. Yeah. What sort of workplace are you in? Well, it's a computer shop. So Arturo,
No.
my friend Dehumanizer wants to know, yo, NYC Furby, Ed Boon coming for that ass or what? Are the rumors true?
Oh. They said the record straight.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, nah, the rumors are definitely not true. NRS has been on the troll since I started posting pictures yesterday. Last Tuesday. Like, just go to my last tweets and see which NRS cops liked and retweeted them. They've been on the troll.
They've been in on the whole time.
Yeah. Like, what do you think this is?
Oh man.
In fact, like while shit was blowing up, they were like texting me saying like, "Yo, like hope you enjoying the game. Get in there, Art. We love how you support NRS." And I was like, "Yeah, man, it's all good,
Dude. Awesome. Yeah, no, it gets people talking, man. People.
Like it gets people talking. Just go to Ed Boon's Twitter. See he only follows 100 people on Twitter. Guess who he's following? He knew. He saw me blowing it up, and he was like, "That's cute, Art. That's real cute."
Ed, I love you. Don't kill me. See you soon.
Ed Boon cursed the NES.
Yeah, I know. This is fucking.
God damn it, Ed Boon.
Yeah, payback.
God damn it, Ed Boon.
Having fun playing the game? Yeah, well done.
Yeah, which board is that?
This is some other one that he had earlier. It's like a dead one.
Oh. Is it really dead?
Yeah.
Does it need recapping?
Yeah, I recapped it. I did everything to that board. It just
And it's
wouldn't
still.
come back to life. I think it has a bad CPU or PPU.
Oh no! Don't tell me that too. Hopefully that chip doesn't have it, man. We got a big blow up.
Someone needs to stop Sonic Fox from becoming the first FGC millionaire.
What are you talking about? Who says Sonic Fox is the first FGC millionaire?
Oh, damn.
Nobody stopped Justin apparently.
Nah, I'll tell you, people don't know who's making the chip. They don't know who's actually making the chip.
Yeah. Shit. FGC millionaire. That's kind of rare, dude.
Starting to think Sonic Fox's hat is giving him powers. That dude, of course, his hat does give him powers. I mean, the dude is literally a fucking cartoon fox. I mean, I mean, come on, he's got like fucking cartoon powers, man. You can't. He's fucking making cartoon-shaped holes in the wall, whatever he fucking.
Yo, who said it was all tournament winning? I wasn't saying tournament winning. I didn't say any of that. I didn't say any of that, and like no name. Yeah, when Justin was dominant, payouts were ass. Yeah, it's true. That's true.
Maybe give the context of pain again.
I mean, Fox making enough money to go to school in New York. That's the real split.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
And live over here too.
Living in Manhattan, too.
Like,
Baller.
it's fucking expensive.
Yo,
Like,
damn.
son. Hey, really?
That's worth something.
Was he originally from New York?
Midwest.
No, what the fuck? He's from Delaware.
In Delaware.
I don't know.
Yeah, fucking
I
Delaware.
don't know Sonic Fox, man. Like I don't.
Motherfuck, who the fuck lives in Delaware? Apparently
Sonic
Sonic
On
Fox.
a box.
Yeah, in the early FGCs was mad poverty. It's still poverty compared to like actual real sports games, but it's not like how it was in the early 2000s.
Don't bet on it.
Joe
It's
Biden.
still dirty as fuck.
People
Yeah,
come,
no, and Sonic's definitely gonna clean up.
people come from Delaware.
See, like, and then like I'm like literally like I found out I was literally 15 minutes away from Sonic Fox, so guess who I'm gonna be practicing with soon?
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Oh man. And before Injustice Discord.
Yep.
And before Illuminati Discords.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Like if you're in Long Island, sorry, man. I know Long Island's kind of shitty. Like, yeah, but
Still Long Island.
I mean it is.
Long Island.
That's why everybody's thirsty to move to the city. Like whenever they're in Long Island, they're like, yo. So you guys just joining us. Cruz is trying to make magic, black magic happen on my NES. My NES has been in the closet for like over 10 years. And they opened it up, like roaches came
It's
out
not
of
the
it.
same motherboard.
Had to clean the
Put the
connectors.
motherboard altogether.
Long Island is the Florida of New York.
Wow.
That's
Yeah, right here, 74 LA.
yeah. That sounds pretty true. That sounds pretty true. That sounds pretty true.
That's the one right there. Check the points on those.
What would that be right here?
Yep.
Looks good to me. Okay, check it out. Anyways.
Yeah. That's the one.
It's only a few of them that really connect to over here.
Nothing's connecting like that. Maybe. No, this is one chip that's not really connecting.
That's not starting anyway.
Yeah, probably not.
Damn, son.
See? Definitely might as well be that.
Nah, let me see. Hold on.
That's disgusting. That coverage is disgusting.
Not even dust bunnies, dust rabbits.
Give me a
Gross.
freaking- Let me get a piece of Kynar, I guess.
Okay.
This one is good.
Hey, Murphy!
Don't do this to me. No.
I've heard about PS4 as cockroaches when it gets so dirty from all that gray color. Well, the PS4's design just allows you to like I don't know. It's like buying a cockroach farm along with your video games. Because
it was
those
actually fine.
those vents are like.
It didn't lead there. It leads somewhere else. Like that trace right here. It doesn't go here. It goes. This goes to this guy right here. If you follow it, it goes right here. And then this other guy goes right here. And then the guy that we were looking at goes all the way over here. So it's fine. I don't know.
Yes, just retouch them just in case.
Let's see.
Retouch them.
Yeah, like PS4, the design of it just allows cockroaches to live in there.
I live in the darkest of the earth.
It's basically Joe's apartment. If you ever seen the movie.
I gotta rewatch that actually.
We live where you live.
I haven't seen that movie since I was like, I don't know, 8. I don't even remember it.
Yeah, PS4. They love hot stuff. Hot.
Yeah, what is it? What is that?
Tom's.
Oh,
Told you I have heartburn because of the night.
yeah, I know.
Jeez, I shouldn't have eaten that curry.
Yeah, it was bad curry. Really bad curry.
No, it was funny. I just found some random curry laying in Kirsty's fridge one day, and I was like, "Hey, let me get this." She was like, "Oh yeah, here."
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Next thing you know, I got really fucked up, and I just started to throw it up.
Yeah, no. It was like,
Yeah.
I guess it gave him like food poisoning or something. It's fucked, man.
Yeah. God, I'm still dying from it. It's like whenever I burp, it's like, oh God, heartburn. Oh God. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yes. All right, take care, John.
I'm getting somewhere. Was that before or after you cross-dressed?
Yes! Yes! It was the fucking pins. I was fucking right, B.
We did it! We did it!
Yo! Shout out to Ben. I got that shit down.
Ben.
Fuck yeah, dude!
It was the driver. I was right.
Dude, we got it.
Yes.
We got it.
Yay!
So like that,
We
that shit was
got
that
it.
It was that old.
fucked up? That old?
Yeah.
And it was that crusty.
Dude,
Yeah.
Crusty
Yeah,
ass
we
shit.
soldered all the pins.
Yeah.
Shit was that was old art right there.
No,
not
it's,
young art.
it's not the one that got on the NES.
Oh my god, the fucking hype in chat right now.
That was old art.
There you
Old
go.
Arturo in the house.
See? Yeah, so I was right about that.
Crusty Arturo.
Yes. So like as the IC chip gets older, like that chip had to be retouched and resoldered. Yes. I fixed retro. We the best, B. Yes.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it. We did it. Yay. Yeah.
Trying to change the how do I
Oh,
flip
the
this?
pallets?
No, yeah.
The pallets just by the switch. Up
Now let's play Ninja
Oh,
Gaiden.
oh, okay.
Now let's play Ninja Gaiden.
that?
Get really fucking angry and
Yeah.
smash the system with a
Oh,
sledgehammer.
there's only two?
Three of them. The middle one is
So like you can see on the game itself. Just put on.
Yeah.
So like you could change palettes in the game and everything. So, oh man, I'm so happy. Fucking A, man.
Yeah, we got that shit working. So that IC chip, not on the PPU itself. Yeah! It was the fucking pins. I was fucking right, B.
We did it!
Yeah, we should probably clip that.
It's clipped.
Yeah, words.
This is it.
Thank you, Phantom. That's
Is that really his main bro?
like I can show you the palettes.
Filtron.
Is that really his main
B's like,
Like
yo,
Adam?
what's going on, bro?
I don't know.
swap over the pallets now.
Yeah, that's the best.
He wants to get
Yeah, that's correct. That's it. That's the one, isn't it? Pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
You got original and
That was Cruz.
Joseph here.
He's one part of
RGB for the win.
Yo, I fixed retro, B. We got that shit down.
I fixed retro.
Fuck it, man.
Right.
See, Art, you stay trying to blow us up.
I
So
know.
Yeah.
we stay proving you wrong. So.
Yeah. Yo, Boone to blow you up, but no, we got that shit down.
Yeah,
All right.
I was
B.
hyped the blow up.
I grabbed the grenade, throw it right back, son.
Shit. So that IC chip needed a retouch on the solder because it's like I feel like I guess like joints are pretty old.
Well, I mean, the whole board is crusty.
Yeah.
You see like white shit all over the place.
Damn, son.
That shit is old
was
as
out.
fuck. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can see it. Like if you look at the board, you see whitish like residue all over the place. There you go, guys. We did RGB mod and stream for you.
Look how
guys.
clear that shit is.
Next week we're gonna do like the palette. We're gonna do the flashing to flash the palettes.
Yeah.
Did you remove the sync stripper from Carson's cable?
Yeah, I've been done that.
Oh, word. So we can actually try PC Engine too.
Yeah, we did try the PC Engine. Where you at?
Figuring
Oh, you were taking
somewhere.
that walk. Yeah, I was playing that shit.
Was that
See, that's
before
the
or
same-
after you cross-dressed?
Yes! It was the fucking pits. I was fucking right, man.
Modest.
Irene.
Yeah, just gotta pack everything up.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Close
too.
up the fucking.
Damn. Oh!
Shit.
It
Yeah.
would look better if you guys could see it on the actual PBM. That's
Yeah.
where it looks fire.
Yeah.
Job well
The way that
done.
music plays, ow.
Excuse me.
All right.
here, where's that,
I'm
where's
gonna
that
start
other-
putting my tools away.
Yeah, where's that other remote control that we
Wait,
had
which
over
way
here?
to go?
Gabe,
Trying to put some
Gabe didn't take
scanlines?
back with him, did he? Here, let me see this. Which one of these did we set to do scan lines?
You just press the second
Is
button.
this
Scan line.
source?
Really?
On the OSSC, yeah.
Did you bring your remote, Art?
Yeah, my remote.
There's no text.
Yeah, because our remotes is already programmed.
Harry.
Which button for the scan
The
lines?
second one on the right.
On the right?
Yeah.
Oh, there it
That
goes. Okay,
Yeah.
it's gone. No more scan lines. Perfecto. All right,
Shit
that's
looks
good.
fire. So yeah, guys, don't buy like SCART cables with built-in sync strippers unless you actually need them. But sometimes, especially with consoles, it's kind of unnecessary.
No, 'cause it's at least somewhat standard.
Yeah, it's better for arcade boards. You know, weird, like arcade boards are the ones that have like weird, non-standard sync, yeah, and resolutions. The reason for that is basically arcade boards were never designed to run on home TVs, you know? They were designed to run on actual arcade monitors. That's why like even like arcade boards like I'm trying to remember, like even when I streamed the famous Rainbow Lost board, the Lost Rainbow board,
Triggered.
that shit had no, but I mean that shit had like a weird like the refresh rate wasn't even like 60 hertz. It was 53.4. I remember looking at the capture card and I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like a real weird out of spec refresh rate that your TV would not be able to handle. This is the 15th one. That's it. 15 NESRGBs.
So you guys see how clear it is, right? Like the clarity of it.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking emulator.
Yeah, it does.
Out of the console.
But on the perfect speed on it too. Looks so nice, man.
Plus, Art got that EverDrive, so he's gonna blow it up even more. Before it got the whole collection in one cart. Where the fuck Jose went, yo?
He's in the back.
Oh, he's over there.
In
Alright.
front.
Nah, he's in the front. He's still working on the stitch. Yeah.
Is it too bright? No, it's not too bright. It's probably just the OSSC in general.
Yeah, it's the OSSC. Carci brightened it up because of Resident Evil. He wanted to make artificially brighter.
I mean, you could lower it down if you want, but
I would need to get Art's remote to reset the settings and shit.
that's
Art, let me borrow your remote
that's
real
the
quick.
clarity of having RGB. Like
Where
it
is it at? I'll get it.
provides that sharpness. But you're playing that on the original hardware itself. Word. That's done.
Come on.
Yeah. Yo, get blown up, Art.
I got more.
Yo, the curse of Boone still lives on, V.
You gonna put the EverDrive?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get
Go
that
up.
EverDrive going.
That shit too funny.
Yeah. Well, that's that. You
I knew
said
that
it.
shit had to be something else
and
because
you
I
forget it.
fucking- Oh my God.
See, every time you put in a new cartridge, it
Scared the
never.
shit out of me.
Yeah, you never have to worry about it anymore,
Oh wait.
which is
Oh,
great.
it's not working. Weird.
No, it's got to be navigating might be different. Is it
No.
like left,
No.
it's up and down and shit?
Yeah, it's up and down.
There you go.
Yeah.
I gotta. what was that shit?
Yeah, I just hooked up the EverDrive just now. Whatnot.
Shit.
Let's put one of the a game or anything.
Still
Yay.
gotta figure out the fucking codes for this. Shit. Chunk chop.
Yeah, the Chung Chop OSSC remote that they try to sell. Thing is booty cheeks, man.
All right, so next week we're gonna be bringing this thing back to life. It has a lot of battery damage too, because
I could probably recap it
Marcy
next week.
forgot to.
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
Show him the battery damage that you talked
Yeah,
about.
no.
That shit
This
is
is-
fucking
yeah,
crusty
this
as
is-
fuck.
Yeah.
Nice and green.
Dehumanizer has the $75 in their pockets.
Damn.
Yo, Dehumanizer, thank you so much for the $75. Now go buy a refurbished NES from eBay like a normal human being, you nerds.
Thank you.
Cheers, Dehumanizer.
Wow.
The president has been kidnapped by ninjas. Are you
See,
a
Art,
bad
you gotta
enough
convert
dude?
your boys. Send them over this way.
Are you
Yeah,
a
what
bad
happened?
enough dude?
Convert your boys to RGB.
Yo, they're already on it. They in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's in the chat blowing it up.
Oh my god, that looks so freaking clear.
Looks fire, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Dehumanizer, are you a bad enough dude to smash your dick with a hammer? There we go.
That's pretty sweet.
What are you using right now? The Mage Roll?
Yeah.
Mage Roll. I think
Yeah,
Mage
it's
Roll is
just-
second to only to data path. That's it. See the data path for Mage Roll. Don't listen to nobody else trying to tell you to get freaking El Gato. Trying to fuck that shit. Fuck the sponsors. I mean, because especially if you're like a retro streamer, you know what I'm saying? Like Elgato don't handle the signals well from retro consoles. Even if you were to like upscale them or whatever.
Fucking Karnov.
Yeah. Balloon.
What are you trying to do?
Give me that.
Just try to see if you can get back to the brightness settings
Yeah.
and throw him back to the normal. I mean, you could technically go to, yeah, bring him down. You gotta make him even on all.
Yeah.
Blow up.
No, it's too red now.
Yeah, he's.
I
evening it out.
have to do them all one at a time.
I see.
It's just like with the freaking data path card. I have to adjust like all the brightness settings individually.
Yeah, that's good. That looks good.
Yeah. Took it down. Let's see if that fixed it. Yeah, it's all nice and.
Oh wow, that is.
We never said nothing wrong, nigga.
Is
You
that?
want me to look? Bring down the camera and show him my X capture over there. I got my X capture. It's
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
no, this is how it's supposed
I
to
got
look.
an X capture and I got a. Matter of fact, I got the internal X capture in my house. What you talking about? We love the StarTech too. The knockoff.
You know, maybe this is why Resident Evil was looking like crap whenever I was playing it, is because the brightness was too high all the way around, so I had to up the contrast as well.
Yeah, bro. But I mean, like next time we do like a speed run or a stream, we gotta get here like hours in advance, like literally just to set up the stream,
Yeah, yeah,
just to make sure you got all your color levels and everything in the on point.
yeah. Yo, what the hell is this game? I've never seen this before.
Shit looking fire.
What
Look
the
at that fucking guy.
How is he walking like that? What the fuck?
I did it.
I did it, hooray. So how does the stream look? It looks a lot better now, right?
Yeah.
See, that's 2 jobs done today.
Yeah.
If
Good
anything,
shit.
I could have done we would have got here earlier. I could have done the recap of Carson's system. On this.
Yeah. Or next time I could do that.
Yeah, well, next time we gotta get here like
Yeah.
a point early.
Like let me know what you guys want to do
Set up the
for stream next time if you guys
I
still
already
want.
said it. I've been
I mean,
said
we'll recap. I mean, I want to see
I've
what the
been
viewers
said it.
want.
We could recap the Game Gear, and we could also. I also want to do the palette upgrade for the NESRGB so people can
Yeah.
see how to put in different palettes on it because nobody's ever covered that.
You have a Game Boy Advance
Somewhere around.
somewhere? Do you want that backlight mod?
Actually, I think I might actually have a Game Boy Advance in that box.
Oh, nice. Yeah, if you have a Game Boy Advance and a Game Boy SP, I mean, I could do a backlight mod next time. So, like on your old Game Boy, you get an LCD, nice little LCD.
I mean, if I have the Game Boy that has the backlight mod, then maybe. But
yeah, I could do it from scratch. That's easy.
Matter of fact, Carsey, you should get that board so we could install it for you.
To make well.
The streaming board.
Oh,
You know the streaming board that goes on one of the Game Boys for streaming?
for the 3D
3DS.
There's a 3DS one, but there's also a regular Game Boy one that's a board that breaks out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for the
that
original
breaks
Game
out
Boy,
and
yo.
it gives you a VGA out on the
That's,
Game Boy so you can stream it.
pretty neato. Yeah, I mean, personally though, I want one for the DS.
Yeah.
And I think that in general, you should make like DS capture, 3DS capture, like kind of a regular thing. Because I can think of there's like a pretty hot community for Pokemon here, so on Twitch. So and they like.
Yes, Power Blade. Yes.
Yeah, they like to have those.
Looks good, right? On the PVM.
They
Looks
like to
fire,
have their
man.
capture boards.
Yeah.
It looks OD on the stream too.
It does. Look at
The
that.
problem is the TV doesn't have great colors, so you can't really see it from the TV. But if you look at it on the stream, it looks fire.
This is a good soundtrack. Good choice, Art.
Look at Jose, son. He's like, yo, I'm next, son. I want an NESRGB, son. They go up.
You see, this is the wonder of having RGB, guys.
And look at that audio. No buzzing, no nothing. That's because that's why eTim, what he did was, he made it so that the audio goes out separately from the video so that they're not in the same cable. That way you don't have no audio issues. They both break out separately.
How about that Vice Project Doom though?
Yeah, that's another one. I'll still only if Art, you know. But
Dude,
we'll see.
Vice Project Doom is like, I gotta fucking beat that game. It's just kind of
I'm
tough.
blowing it up, son. Changing games like a mole.
Yeah, he's enjoyed that. He's like, oh, RGB, yo, missing out, yo, we're in there, back in there again, B. Sesame Street? No, we don't want to play Sesame Street. I think, you know, maybe if I was like 3 or something. No, I'm cool with
Well,
that.
no, I've seen some adult Sesame Street ROM hacks. You
Oh.
know, you can always play that. You know, get banned from Twitch.
I guess, sure.
Yeah, Natsume. Natsume made some good shit. They're the ones that made a Ninja Warrior too. Natsume.
Scat.
Ninja
You know,
Warriors in the Super Nintendo.
Just solve the word puzzle. See Bernie and Ert masturbating furiously.
No, I'm cool with that. No, thank you. That's cool.
You must destroy them. The Earth is counting on you. Good luck.
Holy shit, it's got voices. What
Yeah, holy shit.
the- Holy shit.
Yeah, this is dope. This is a dope game. Hard as fuck.
Ooh,
like you gotta
yo, this
get-
soundtrack.
Yeah, man. Shit is fire, man. All right, you guys watching, man. Want any NESRGB mods? Whatever, man. Send them.
iFixRetro at gmail.com.
Yeah. Just
I mean,
email
we
us.
just
We'll
showed
send you the
right? Showed you
details.
the whole thing.
Yep.
We RGB modded, then we troubleshooted and fixed it. So there you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what these guys.
All in your face. We could even do your mods on stream, so you could watch us work.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, basically
we could
that
we
you
could
know,
always do that.
just you wanna get your nest done. You wanna get your nest
Yeah,
done
this
by
game
these
is nice,
guys.
man.
Yeah.
You know, get this is
Nah,
what's up.
Play it on stream for you afterwards.
sick soundtrack too.
Yeah. I like
this
it.
is the fun part. You know, now that we're done with it,
Scat,
you
son.
know, get to
Sounds like some kind of like sick
Enjoy it.
get to like enjoy the fruits of the labor. You know.
Yeah. Oh, sound issue in your Virtual Boy? Yeah, just text us. I mean, not text us. Email us at iFixRetro.
How much for a tune-up on my game con?
Depends on which mod you're looking for. You know, like this is something about.
How much for mod? $500? Nah,
No, we don't charge. Maybe we want your soul though. I mean,
Nice.
no, but we're very, very reasonable as far as mods goes.
Yeah. Basically, you know, it's like
Scat, right?
I mean, people that do want to enjoy the systems, you know, we'll charge you a reasonably cheap price for it. I mean, reasonable price for it and whatnot. You just have to bring in the parts and whatnot and such. So. Game.com, like maybe we could like optimize the graphics on for Resident Evil for Game.com. Yeah, I know, right? Great game though.
But that's another thing, Carci. The OSSC has profiles. See, so for example, we could make like it has 10 profiles. So we literally could calibrate it for, let's say, the old consoles like the Nintendo, and then calibrate it for Resident Evil, and then save it on 2 separate profiles. So then it's just a matter
Yes.
of jumping from profile to profile, depending on what you're streaming at the time. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But that's shit.
Fat 2 Rock 005 asks, have
Yeah,
you guys
that's
done an RGB mod on a consumer CRT on stream yet? No, we have not.
No, we gotta do that soon.
That's gonna be like a 3 or 4 day project on that
shit
one.
is dope.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Yeah. And then Video Barters ask, since the Virtual Boy is kind of pricey, can you bring it in person as an option? Yes, totally you can. Totally, you can. Just schedule something with us. Send us an email, and then we can meet up with you here at iFix Machine.
Yo, why don't make games like this no more, man? New games are garbage.
Garbage.
New games are hot garbage, man. I'm sorry. Shit is fire, man. I'm about to get my ass an Everdrive too, son.
Yeah.
I gotta stop fronting, son. Blow up, son. I'll be fronting like that, you know. Fuck that. I gotta get that SCART switch when it comes back out.
Really smooth.
Oh yeah, you're gonna put it like.
Yeah, we could do GameCubes too. Seeking Chivalry.
Yeah, cause that GDMU that night was a blow up, son. I fell asleep on my chair. Watching ST, and then come to find out this shit came out at 10 a.m., son. I could have slept and woke up at 6.
Yeah,
Fuck.
same. Yeah, we all three of us
Blow up,
should.
son. I fell asleep waiting for the GDMU, like.
Wow, that's bullshit though. I know.
Like on my computer chair, dead ass fell asleep, man.
Another question here. Do you guys mod GameCubes?
You bet your
yeah.
ass.
If you want region games on it, yes, let us know. We'll help you out with that. Well, we can set up your GameCube to run region modem and stuff like that, so you can play both.
GameCube, PS2s, Saturns,
everything.
All right, later, Chris. He's out? Oh, he's still there? Oh, yeah. I thought his mom's was calling him in already.
Art, if you like that type of game, Burai Fighter might be another one you might be interested in. Yeah, BURA. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, blow up, son.
That Vice Project Doom, though.
Nice. Dope.
Oh, Super Spy Hunter, the shooting game. I love this game. No, it's serious. Yo, check out the waves,
How the hell
man.
is 8-bit music better than fucking the new games? Yeah, like, come on, son. Look at this shit.
That's hype.
8-bit music, son.
Yo, I don't think we've done this in a while. Like, everybody's crowding around the Nintendo while that one dude plays the Nintendo. Well,
Well, they got bands dedicated just to doing like 8-bit music, son. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes, even Xbox Original. We could also take care of you on that.
Dude, Cruz, I just realized, you know what we could do with that dead NES board? We could probably use that to make like a Famicom synthesizer.
Famicom synthesizer.
Yeah, where you take like the sound chip. You can take the sound chip from the NES and actually use it to make like a synth.
That's dope. We could do it.
With like all of the sound forms that the NES sound chip can produce.
Oh,
so
if you want something, I'm gonna give you a shout out, Andy. Like Solstice is another one. So, but yeah, the sound on it is amazing. It does not sound like your average Nintendo game when you put in Solstice.
Well, also you like right now, like the NESRGB, its own soundboard is better than the Nintendo one. Yeah, it takes so what I did was you have the option to either use the original Nintendo sound or just grab it at a CPU pin 1 and 2, feed it to the NESRGB board. It has its own sound mixer, and then grab the output of that and use it.
Yeah.
And it's way better. It's a lot cleaner.
This game is Art playing right now is Super Spy Hunter.
Shit is fire.
Did it. Yep. Oh. This looks really nice, so.
Carsey will release a mixtape with that board. Please, Carsey, feed the streets.
Yeah.
Dude, I will feed the streets with napalm.
We will well, if we do sell fire, we're gonna have to like go out there one day in Manhattan.
Yo.
Jumped over the truck. Night, John. Look how crisp that shit is. Holy crap.
I do believe that we are all perfectly content with the outcome of this job.
Yeah. I don't know. Like every time I see it, it's like I love watching
shit.
it.
Thought he was done, son. 2 more of them shits came out. Woo.
No.
You kidding me, son? What kind of boss is this?
It's a bullshit boss, man. I mean, come on. I know Nintendo games are brutal, but come on, man. That's a little bit overkill right there. Just a little bit for a boss.
Talk about bullet hell, son.
Yeah.
This isn't bad at all, actually.
It's just like different stages.
Dude, not at all.
You gotta
Not
play
at
some
all.
Icarugas. I mean, fucking Gundax, son. Son, blow up. Blow up.
This is
Art's
Toho,
fuck
yes.
that. I ain't doing that shit all over.
Yeah. Listen to hold on. Before you change the game, like put on Solstice. Listen to the music on it. It doesn't sound like a Nintendo game. Solstice.
Yeah, go up a few. You had it.
Oh, you had
go
it.
Back.
Go back. Solstice. Yeah, right there.
Listen to it. Yeah, this is for you, Andy. All right. Like this is the beginning part, but listen. Yeah, when one of my friends of Brooklyn Video Games showed me this. Yeah, that's a fucking Nintendo game. It's like yeah.
No, it definitely uses all the sound forms of the NES sound chip.
Yeah.
And maybe like one more.
It's like a medieval.
Yeah.
It sounds like it sounds like it actually has a chip in there. Like this is like there's definitely a chip in the cart. Cause like that bass, like that boom, that's not there.
Yeah.
That's not
nice
there in the original hardware.
You're good to go.
Reminds me of Landstalker.
That's all I need. Yeah, it does look like Landstalker for Genesis, right? Like, it's an isometric adventure game.
He looked like that guy from from Final Fantasy, the mage, son. The black mage.
He's fucking Orko from He-Man.
Well, what you gotta do? Just you hit him or what? You got no weapons? You gotta avoid them altogether, I guess.
Oh god, that was funny. You got
16.
mine, son.
All right, so 16 months from Kamedani. Thank you so much, Kamedani, for the 16 consecutive months of your continued support. I've had Carsey's baby, and it's 7 months old.
Wow. On that Vice Project too.
Why is this baby not out behind an abortion clinic right now? I can't be having these children's.
Rad Racer.
Yeah, Squaresoft.
Rad
son.
Racer.
Rad Racer, totally, man. Yeah, man. It's totally rad, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, word, man. Yo, rad.
Damn, is it really that awkward when I make that joke? I should not do that in the future.
I told you already.
What happened?
Nothing.
Once you
Yeah,
see
Just like, I just
we're just saying, Art got hit with the
man, you
RGB
gonna be
bug.
like, fuck composite, S video,
Yeah.
component, I don't want to see nothing but RGB, son.
Yeah.
I mean, you already saw like Carcy Studio, man. He went into it.
Yeah, that
He
shit.
got that Extron switch.
Yeah,
With all
RGB
the
haven't
consoles
been.
hooked up, once. Yeah, this is like Outrun a little bit.
Yeah.
But you ain't never going back to composite. That's
Nah.
for sure. Yo, don't be doing like, I remember when Art, back in the days when we were still going to the next level, I remember like straight up when Art told Spooky, like, yo man, why you using a frame meister with composite, son? Art blew him up. I'm like, dude, what you got a frame meister for? If you're
Yeah,
looking at it
right.
with composite, son, get some SCART cables.
So,
No, yeah, of course.
yeah. So Skull's Knight asks, so with RGB, you can get from 720 to 1080 gaming. No. What it does is it just cleans up the picture a lot. But if you have a scaler, which actually converts the video signal from
You're done.
from one resolution to the other, in the case of the NES, it has to convert it from 240p all the way up to 720p or 1080p, like
It's a
the
wrap.
actual
Don't be
native
like,
resolution.
Don't be like Juan over there in the Bronx, son. My man
So,
got
like,
a
in
tiny
doing so,
one-bedroom,
you
and he got two cabinets. He got a Lindbergh, Sega Lindbergh.
so like in
cabinet.
doing so, you
I want to get an egret, which is
Egret, yeah.
like it actually like displays correctly.
just fit in my elevator.
Egret 2.
Oh, word?
And everything displays the correct
Yeah,
ratio.
but the shipping kills you.
If you try to play like your old games on your TV through like composite or whatever, then it usually treats the image as like 480i. So things like sprite flickering are fucked up. So are like, just like the scaling, the proportions are all wrong. But if you have a TV that does it correctly, you know, that's good. Or you could just get like, you know, something from the XRGB series, like FrameMeister. But really, you know, for RGB stuff, I would just recommend picking up a Sony PVM.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit looks fire in the stream, son. God damn. Looks like an emulator.
Yo, Cruz, how are you playing your games? Do you play your games on emulator?
Oh, no.
Is
My games on the original consoles.
No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you for a second. This don't look like no console.
No NES, right?
Looks like emulator to me, man. What if someone has a TV that is 45-inch and has 1080? How would it show? Well, if you tried to connect a console via composite, you know, like the yellow, white, and red cables to like a TV that displays like 1080p, then it would just like it would treat the image as 480i instead of 240p like it's supposed to be. Then it would then like all the problems that I mentioned would be there. So that's why you need like an external scaler box.
Yeah, like
So, like, even- yeah.
FrameMeister,
Like,
even
if-
the cheap ones, right? Remember the one in Sell Online that's SCART to HDMI box?
Yeah, but doesn't it do like much the
It has
same
lag.
thing?
It has a couple of
it
things
is
bad,
lag,
I mean,
but
if you're a
yeah.
starter, you want to start cheap, you know?
Yeah, if you want to start cheap, you can look for.
If you want to go in, like it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. The rabbit hole, yeah.
Yeah, it really is a lot of money.
Fucking Art already reaching China, son. This dude's
Dude,
gonna come out and they're
I
gonna be
would
talking a different language, Cantonese, to him. Like,
Yeah.
yo, what the fuck are you?
Yeah, I would say honestly, like
Seriously.
if you
put my homies on to the SNES Junior, like RGB, and then if they were triggered, son.
They saw it?
You like that Super Nintendo RGB,
Yeah.
right?
They got real triggers.
if you want to get up on that RGB though, if you want to get up on that RGB, get a PVM.
I got like 3
Don't
of
do
them.
it. Don't do it on an LCD
If you
TV.
can scoop up like a PVM for cheap, you know, if you get lucky, let's say.
I don't know why. Like, I think East Coast is very deal right now.
Yeah, the palette on this is a little screwy. This isn't what it looks like.
Because the West Coast is
Yeah, switch to.
the West Coast out there, they got all the they know.
Are we switching the palette? All
So they
right.
sell them shits for mad expensive. Is that or this one?
That one's a little too bright. That's
Yeah. Yeah. They
Get
do.
it to where-
They do. Every listing says like,
the zombies need to be gray.
all right, like that.
They're like really pink in that one.
That's the middle one.
Yeah,
The middle one is the neutral.
yeah. Neutral I think is. I think like on the original PPU. I don't know.
Maybe it's just the OS.
Yeah, it could just be the OSSC.
Kidding me? And then you want it. Sometimes you want the upscaling stuff just for the stream. You know, like you can play on the PVM like Carc does, and then upscale it for the stream. Shit looking fire. Looks fire on the PVM, son. Woo!
Oh, yeah, you told me. Yeah, this one. The stack one? That one.
Trying to go for that sequence break. He's trying to go for the sequence break a second ago.
This is fucking.
I usually get it by constantly whipping at the edge. Yeah. If you're going for the sequence break, yeah.
I got 3. This, a BBM at home, and a BBM here. Nice, that tank. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get a hold of him because
Damn.
once he goes under in that submarine, he's going for months. He's under you for months, son.
Skulls Knight, his name is Jose Cruz.
You know the right people. Well, it's not
If you
that
want him
bad
to do one
because
for
now,
you-
honestly, back in the days, it used to be really expensive because,
If you want him to do one for you, then
like for example,
send him an email. It's at ifixretro@gmail.com.
Now there's multis.
And
So once you scoop up the multi,
I'll talk to you about
you got every game. It's
prices,
just like any
shipping,
other
you know,
game.
stuff like
Think
that.
about having to collect every
How to get the
single game
console over
because
here, what he's gonna do.
That's a blow up.
Actually, Jason Wilson did that.
Yeah.
He collected every Nintendo game up until Wii.
Wow,
Wii U.
son,
Every week he has a complete collection.
Yeah, hang on one sec.
I believe him too.
that's crazy too. Because that's a blow up.
That's actually cool.
That's a real blow up. Thank God for like EverDrives and multis now that you don't have to like buy every single game.
Trying to
You know, overheat, son.
try to figure out what to do with the gates here.
Virtual boy, son. Yo, son.
I'm not very good at operating these compressors.
Wow, son. Blow up, son. That's good.
So, chat has a totally not troll request. Let's play Color a Dinosaur.
That's a game for this shit.
Yeah, Color a Dinosaur is that there? Color a Dinosaur.
Yeah, you got it.
Color a Dinosaur. Yes, there it is.
Virgin Games.
Yeah, it sounds like a game for virgins, all right.
I know a lot of collectors. I know they yeah. what you guys requesting?
Yeah, man. Hey, it's RGB. It's RGB, right? This is exactly what you can do with an RGB chip. You can play Color a Dinosaur. True RGB. Yeah, look at that. Look at that dithering, man. It looks so good, right?
The blow of this is the fact that Europe and Japan had RGB. Yeah, well, America was cheap. They decided to go with composite because it cost like a lot more to put it. The one composite.
Oh, Double Dragon. Okay. Yeah. Some good ass music. Anyways, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and start wrapping this up. Okay, all right. Well, anyways, guys, this has been a hell of a stream. It is definitely late AM, and as much as I would love to stay up, you know, I got a marathon to play tomorrow, and you guys are going to watch me and stuff. It's gonna be great.
Hey guys, check out the stream tomorrow, man. Yo, 24-hour marathon?
No, it's not a 24-hour marathon. It's a 14-day marathon.
It's a 14-day marathon. Holy shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yo, check it out, guys. All right.
Or at least like 14 days is kind of what I expect it to be. But it's more like a 9-day marathon plus bonuses.
And stuff.
If we meet them, you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Word,
but you know, it's it's a Resident Evil story marathon. We'll be streaming tomorrow at noon. You know, like I've said it enough. Yeah, you heard bonuses, all right.
Yeah.
Your bonuses.
Hey, random party game or something.
Yeah, just a good few poverty games and whatnot. But anywho's and
Yep. Thank you again, man.
Thank you for
letting us use the stream, and then shout outs to Cruz for getting the RGB done. Yeah, shout outs to Art, shout outs to Jose, shout outs to everybody. Yo, all hanging out here and shit.
But God, it's just like everyone's reaction when we got that NES working. Like, holy shit,
that was pretty hype, man. That was pretty.
Yeah.
hype.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, it's getting late. I'm probably gonna head out. I mean, I'm probably gonna get out of here. So.
Yeah, true that. So I'm done. You know, Jose, you got any last words?
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. We got Jose coming on here, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell him, like,
there you go.
Yeah, here you go.
I mean, for those of you guys who stuck through to the whole thing, thanks.
Yeah.
You got to see us at work, and hopefully send us some stuff so we could do. We could also do work for you guys on streams.
Yeah.
All right.
So, all right.
So thank you guys.
Yep.
Good night.
Take care.
Yeah, so once again, if any of you guys would like Jose and or Ben to do some work on your consoles, you know, if you got something you want, if you guys got something you want done, whether it's an RGB mod, you know, whether you got like a 3DS, you want a capture board installed on, you know, or, you know, something else crazy, you know, region modding, anything, you know, just check out twitch.tv/ifixretro, and also, you know, the email address is ifixretro@gmail.com. So if you have any inquiries, you know, got any serious inquiries, want some work done, talk to them. But thank you guys so much. I will see you all tomorrow for tomorrow's marathon. Tomorrow's marathon beginning. You guys are awesome. Fantastic audience as usual. Thank you guys so much. And see you all then. Ta-ta.